Today I'll be spending the next 100 days in realistic Minecraft hardcore. My goal this video will be building a full base utilizing the new realistic blocks. I build farms, add decorations, and design every interior in my base. So stay tuned to watch me survive and build in this realistic world. I hope you'll enjoy the video. Welcome back everybody. We're playing, as you know, 100 days in realistic Minecraft. It's just a mod pack we're playing today called Conquest Reforged, which is supposed to make stuff look a little bit more realistic, I guess, which I think is pretty cool. I am also once again building on this super cool, like, I guess you could even call it like a lake right here with a mountain over there. I think it's gonna be really fun, but first we're gonna explore a bunch before we do anything. And I need, of course, the first thing is some wood. Also, you get an effect in foliage in this, which I think is funny. I guess it's supposed to be more realistic because you're getting like caught in all the bushes, so you actually run slower. I don't think that'll make too big of a difference in this 100 days, but it's definitely something interesting that this mod adds, as well as a bunch of other stuff, I guess. And guys, I'm not claiming this the most realistic mod because obviously punching trees with your fist is not very realistic. If you guys want to see like an ultra uber realistic where like you genuinely like the play style, I could try find a mod like that. If anyone's interested in that, leave a comment. I also have some really cool custom ideas coming up on this channel. If you guys have seen my videos, it's been so long since I did any mod pack type of thing. I think I might try like a cool mod idea because I saw an idea on YouTube and it seemed really fun. So I kind of thought of a nice little spin on it. That will probably be coming out like 2 or 3 weeks after this video though, if I do end up making it. But I'm excited for that. I've been making the mod pack custom. I think it'd be cool to link it in the description on Modrinth for all of you guys can play it as well. One of my most asked comments is for my seed, and I don't know, I probably should be giving my seed out. I was thinking for my 1000 days series, I'll give this seed out at maybe like a like goal or 1000 days to kind of hype it up. I'm not sure though. Also, this isn't a 1000 days video, so. And the second thing we need is, of course, a crafting table, some sticks, and a wooden pickaxe for we can mine some stone. A wooden pickaxe. Look at that texture too, it's a little bit different. And this should be enough stone for now to make a full set of the normal starting stone tools. And I've got all my stuff now, perfect. So now that we have our tools, we can kind of start exploring just a little bit, and we can make our way back towards this base later on. I think one of the things we probably want to get is some food off the starting right here. Look how slow I go if I'm just walking in like these bushes. I don't know when that happens or how it works. Also, wait, I thought I just saw a cow here. Where did that cow go? There's some stuff in this water. The water also looks so interesting. Oh my goodness. Also, I think Distant Horizons is on this mod, so if we get far enough away, we can like see our base from like anywhere on the map, which is kind of crazy. Well, not anywhere on the map, but I mean, look over here. I've barely started loading chunks. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in foliage. I'll show you guys in a second. There's a ruined portal here though. Unbreaking 3 and a mending hoe. I mean, I don't think we really need that. An obsidian could be handy. Yeah, I think I'll leave the host for now. I just don't know when they would ever come into use. That's a magma block. That's netherrack, okay. Oh, I'm about to run out of food too, but now that you guys can finally see, well, this is a bad example because this is just a normal mountain to be able to see anyway. Well, so let me keep looking then. If we get to higher points, I can show off the Distant Horizons a little bit better. Distant Horizons. I think I kind of butchered it. 2 chickens here. We have half a hunger bar left until we cannot sprint anymore. Oh, we can't sprint, okay. I think the best course of action would be melting our stuff with just some wood or charcoal. I don't think there's any in this cave right here. I could be missing because of new textures, but let me make my furnace. Oh wait, we don't have wood. Okay, wait, I need some actual logs. Oh my gosh, there's creepers here. Why do they look like that? Oh my goodness, that was crazy. What is this on the ground? Gunpowder, okay. I think that is just about it for monsters. Again, I'm not sure where they exactly came from. I also don't know if there's like dynamic lighting with my torch. So like, I don't know if I hold it, if it'll make everything more light. And I cannot test right now. Oh, see, I thought that might have been cool because it was so much darker. It was a single piece? I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, dynamic lighting does work, cool. So that must be copper. Is there any more coal in here we could steal? I mean, I don't have any hunger, so I probably shouldn't be going down too deep either. I just want to see if I can find maybe a patch of coal or iron would be super helpful. I think this is, okay, that's gravel or dirt. Yeah, there's nothing down here. Okay, interesting. Unless I'm missing the coal, which is entirely possible. No, that's just stone still. Or I think it is. No, it's andesite. Alright. Okay, I ended up not finding much else, but I do have my chicken cooking in the furnace. Are there any other chickens nearby that want to join the furnace, though? That would be helpful. I don't think there are, though. Not that I can see at the moment. So let's eat the chicken we do have. Then try to maybe explore a little bit more. And see what I might be able to find. I also don't have a bed, and it's going to turn nighttime sometime soon. Which puts me in a kind of a bit of a pickle. Well, I ate some raw meat, and I found my way over here. And look at what I found. A village. Oh my goodness. I've been walking around for a little bit here. Not using my sprint. I've been conserving it. Hopefully this village has some good stuff and not too many monsters. I also haven't found too many monsters in the first place. Those were some of the first ones. A spider. Okay, hello. You look very cute, Mr. Spider. We got some string for that. I'm not sure what would come of this. And it is raining now as well, but we could make a bed to kind of sleep through that, so I think I will. And what is in here? Oh, another spider. A blast furnace. I'll definitely take a blast furnace. We can place down our crafting table or roll, and our bed, it can be put here and we can sleep. Well, there's a monster nearby, but if we find a space without the monster, then we can. I'm gonna start sprinting around again too, I think. And we're going to sleep next to all these villagers. Wait, why are their sheets just like dirty? Is this a special type? Oh, yellow bed, okay. I thought their sheets were just like dirty or something. Anyways, we found 14 apples in the chest. There is a cow here. I like cows, so I'll take it. Some raw beef. It looks pretty delicious. And there's more chickens here too. Let me get these guys. Why does this iron golem kind of look like the Hulk? What the heck? Interesting. That's what I'll say at the least. I guess it's more mossy, but still, it just reminds me of the Hulk for some reason. I might get copyrighted for saying the Hulk's name. Oh my goodness. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm collecting stuff still. We got those apples. We have lots of extra meat now to eat. I'm gonna keep collecting while I'm here. And then I looked through, I think, all the village houses. I mean, I can double check. And there really wasn't anything in them, so it kind of stinks too. I don't know why I'm hitting a horse. You know, if we're playing realistic, we would get tired, so maybe it's worth it to get a horse at some point. That kind of matches the video to ride around on a horse, I think. Oh, is that some sugarcane right there too? I like how that looks. I mean, let's get it. Let's keep that in our inventory. Oh, some gold. I'll take some gold nuggets. I'm not sure what I'm going to use them for yet, but it looks cool. I look rich now. Okay, that's all. That's all that matters. Still exploring too. There's a snow biome here. You can kind of see the distance horizons now. Like, look at that mountain at the very, very back. That is not something you would normally be able to see from all the way over here. But you can with distant horizons. I keep butchering the name so bad. There's pumpkins, water. I don't need either of those though. And I see some more animals over here, so I'll start with getting these guys. I think I will head towards the snow biome just because it seems fun. Maybe get some spruce wood actually would be a good idea. I didn't even think of that till now. 100 days without spruce. One of the most difficult challenges probably. Oh my gosh, is that a tiger? I'm literally gonna die if I go anywhere near that thing. You know, I didn't really come across to me that there's probably custom stuff in this mod pack. I was not expecting to see a tiger. That's crazy. Well, let me be more careful now then, too. I don't even know where I'm going. Oh, there's another tiger that way as well. Maybe it wasn't a good idea coming to the snow biome. I mean, I'm just gonna put that idea out there. Maybe it's time to leave, honestly. I got my sugarcane. There was an igloo that I didn't explore, but the best loot you can find in an igloo is like a golden apple, I think. Those loot chests suck. They need a revamp. Oh, this lake looks so cool from over here. It's so, like, shiny. I think this is an ice lake, yeah. I'm gonna go on here for a second. I wonder if you can fall through the ice or freeze to death in this mod. I don't know. We're about to find out. Okay, it looks like we're fine. We're gonna get a little bit of a speed boost from running on this, too. What are those? Is something spawning in over there? No, that's sugarcane. Okay. That looks could have been like a horde of zombies. I think this is another good example of distant horizons, like that mountainscape and all the way in the background right there. Like, that looks really cool. I think I found some iron in this cave. Yes, I did, finally. There's more copper, which I'm just gonna leave because I don't think it's worth it. And I really want to look through here for some coal. Is this coal? Oh my gosh, I fell. Oh, this is coal, I think. Nice. We'll have to get some of this then. I need to make my way back up to wherever I just fell from, too. What the heck just happened? Yeah, I can get coal and iron in this place. What is this little nook right here? Oh, nothing good in there. Oh, I need to mount some food, I think. or cook some food, but there's a huge crater right here with another cave. So I kind of want to explore that, to be honest. I'm just going to go ahead and put my food in this furnace. Oh, this is my blast furnace. Okay, that's fine because I can melt my 6 iron. But with our normal furnace, we can cook our 23 pieces of raw beef. And while that happens, I might see, is there possibly maybe any coal nearby? Or iron, more so. I don't know. There's one way to find out, okay? So we're gonna go over here and look in this dark little cave. And I will see if I can find more. There's some more coal. Alright, I'll take that. I more so want iron so I can get some better gear before going down into the cave. But it is what it is. With only 6 iron, what do I even make with that? I think probably we're gonna have to bite the bullet and make a pickaxe. Which means we're out, essentially. I can make 4 more with that nugget I had. So maybe some boots just for some extra protection. I could also use my leather to make more armor. But I kind of want to save that for in case we enchant or something. Because leather is pretty hard to come by. And the armor wouldn't really last me that long. So again, I don't know if that's worth it. But, you know, now that I think about it, I don't think we're going to end up using gold. So why don't we make a golden helmet? Oh, look at that. I've got a little crown on. It actually blocks my entire face. Oh, that's fine by me. We can pick up this furnace, and then we got one more cooking right here. Let me throw my dripstone, granite, andesite. We probably want to keep the obsidian, but I can throw our gravel. And that should be at least clear enough now to continue searching. I'm gonna break my furnace a little bit early because I want to wait here for it. And we're gonna go down and hopefully find iron. That's kind of like the main goal here, to get some better armor and gear. So I do not want to die. I guess I could melt... what is it called? Copper, honestly, if I get copper armor. Is that in this mod? Netherite, golden, diamond, iron, chainmail. Okay, this is an older version, so copper armor doesn't even actually exist. So yeah, I'm definitely not getting copper then. Oh, there's another piece of iron though. I will take that. Hopefully there's more than that. Oh my gosh, what is this cave? Is that water right there? I think so, because there's like a glow squid. That honestly looks so cool. Can we drop into it? Okay, that was in water. At least right below me there. But that's okay, I only lost like 4 hearts. So I'm okay for now. More copper. Ooh, a skeleton. That could go bad quick. Gotta try to dodge that if possible. Is this lapis? Oh, I feel like this is kind of high up for lapis, but I'll take some lapis, okay? I'm not complaining. Please, though, I gotta find my iron, right? Is this iron? Oh my gosh, this is iron. Finally, a good vein of it. Okay, I lied, it's 3. How many do we have total? I can't find any of my stuff. 16! How do I have 16 iron already? I mean, okay. I didn't think I mined that much. Copper, more iron, perfect. Honestly, while we're sitting right here, let's put the stuff in here before it can start melting. Because we're near like the sunlight, so I don't think any mobs can come too close by to us. Or spawn here. I mean, they can come here, right? But it's just pretty light over in this area that I'm standing in. 7 more. 2 iron has already been melted, so in a couple seconds we could go and run and make another piece of armor. We also have a quicker pick now. That creeper looks very silly. Also, wait, look at that posture. Can we get a look at the posture? Not really, because it's coming towards me. Yeah, look at that. Do you guys see that? I had to let it explode me, but why is it in the neck like that? That's awful. 8. Alright, perfect. Let's get that crafting table down. Just make that chest plate. And that is a very nice upgrade. We'll have to wait for the leggings in just a moment as well. But while I wait for that, I can, of course, go ahead and get some more coal and hopefully some more iron. I don't actually know how much coal I have right now, but if we get up to at least a stack for the time being, that'd be, I think, sufficient. Also, there's a lot of limestone in this cave. It's not even like old cobblestone. There's limestone, cobblestone, but there's also just limestone. What is this? A zombie with armor? Ah, some leather pants. Okay, I'll take it. I will take that as an invitation to go ahead and make a full set of iron tools instead, since we can wait a little bit longer now. Iron tools look a lot more fancy, so I definitely am down to rock those. Oh, look at that iron sword. The upgrade on these things, they look so much more sharp. I like that. Nice. I'll probably skip a shield for now. I don't really ever make shields. I think it mostly boils down to they're too big on the screen, so I don't really want one. Let's make an extra iron pickaxe, and then finally we can go ahead and make some pants to put on when these break. Just trying to conserve my resources as much as possible. There are my pants. I'm gonna let the rest of that iron melt, I think. And wow, it is getting dark. I cannot see anything in here now. I should sleep when I get the opportunity. There's a spider running at me though. And I'm up from the cave. I just pillared up like 20 or 30 blocks because I did not know which way to go. And I think it's time we keep exploring then. I have my basically full set of iron armor. Just to clear the inventory, we can throw those pants out now, I think. I can throw out a light gray wool. And I'll probably not throw anything else out for now and just throw it out when I do need to, since I want to keep most of this stuff in case I want to end up using it. I know where I'm going to build my base, so I'm not really exploring for that. I'm more so exploring to kind of get a taste of what this mod has to offer. And we can also get some spruce saplings now since we're over here and have some time. We have the better axe. I think this is spruce wood. It is. That tree honestly goes really high, so I might just skip to this one. Oh, okay, I fell. Am I being blocked by something? I mean, I must be. Okay, honestly, I have no idea what is blocking me, but yeah, we're gonna make it work somehow. Okay, there we go. I'm up. Please decay leaves. I think now that I have 20 spruce saplings, which, oh my gosh, I literally can't move, which should be enough to regrow them wherever I'm heading. I'm gonna head back towards my base, and I might just start building so we can start it early here. I always like doing that the most. The earlier you start building, the more time you have to build more stuff and, you know, plan out the build, have a bigger scale, all that stuff. And I kind of just want to build, so that's where we're heading. Also, since we're in this thing, why is the water like the abyss in this mod? Like, what is going on right here? Look, if I take my torches off my hand, it's literally, I'm just in the abyss. I can't see anything. I'm not complaining though. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It just is funny. And it is nighttime. I'm going to run closer back to my base, and I will see you guys in just a minute here. Ooh, some sugarcane too. Well, I can't sleep yet because there is a skeleton. Oh my gosh, I got hit twice. We should honestly probably be carrying bones though. Can I? Yeah, I think throwing out a feather for a bone is probably worth it. I'm not going to use feathers at any point. I mean, as far as I know at least. Let's make some arrows, but I never end up using a bow in any of my videos. I think finding feathers is just too time consuming. Anyways, I think I'm probably safe to sleep around here. Hopefully. It's so dark I can't even see anything. I've bumped into yet another village over here, and I do actually see a blacksmith, I'm pretty sure, so could end up finding something pretty interesting in there. I want to go see you. Running through this grass is also so annoying, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Why is there's a ruined portal too, like inside of the house. We need to go look at that up close. What an interesting looking villager. Oh my gosh. The crossed hands. Okay. Realistic villager textures are so funny. Either way, I do have to go ahead and look around here. Oh, we have another golem. This one's not the Hulk this time, though. It's kind of glowing blue. That's honestly cool. I don't know. Do I like that one? I think I like the Green Hulk Iron Golem better than that one. But this one looks sick, too. I just wonder what it's supposed to be. I wonder if the blue's supposed to be a certain block or something, honestly. There's also no loot for me to steal in any of these chests yet. That is criminal. Do you guys just not have any belongings? Once again, nothing. Oh, wait, I lied. Oh, no, that's a chest I already checked. It had 2 empty maps and a compass. I'm not even trying to be mean, but that is some bad loot. Oh, look at the grindstone. That looks so cool. Repair and disenchant. Oh, they changed the name of it too, or does it usually say that? That's funny. Okay, we have 2 more gold here. I'll honestly probably just leave that. Oh, we have a diamond. I mean, why not take it, I guess? And then is there anything else worth taking? I don't believe so. You can just leave the rest of that in there, honestly. And then, yeah, this ruined portal is literally inside of the house. Poor villager. It looks cool, so it looks like a corrupted house. Also, is this open lava? It is. That could light this house on fire. Let me help this villager out then and block some of that up so he doesn't die. There we go, that should be fine. And is there a chest here? I guess not. It doesn't seem like there is. Whatever. I mean, it's not like the chests ever have anything good in them. It's always like absolute garbage. Ooh, a pillager outpost. And who is this? Okay, this is just a normal pillager. Alright, that makes sense. And I guess I can loot up here. I'm just heading back towards my base stone. I found this. Again, these chests are usually like absolutely useless. There's like 2 pieces of wheat, 4 pieces of wood, and sometimes a single XP bottle. Oh, yep. What did I tell you guys? An iron nugget. I feel like that's just insulting at that point. I mean, a crossbow? I mean, that's not that bad. If I could... I mean, I don't have inventory room, though. I would rather just leave it. I don't want to take a bow I'm not going to use. And I guess just got to keep heading back towards my base, then. Should we try for a bucket? Water bucket clutch? Oh my gosh, I'm the best. I'm also getting pretty close to my base now, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Probably just another day to get back there. I've also been walking, so I think I'm using less hunger, which is nice. Because if you do sprint, it literally ends up being slower running through these bushes. Like, look at that. But if you just run through them, it's not that slow. You know, you'd never get caught up too badly. I've made it back to my house as well, so I think it's time I could probably get up there and start building something soon. I might go place down a chest at least at the bottom and put some of my stuff away there so we can have some more room to maybe go chop down some trees and get some blocks ready. Maybe. I mean, that was just my first instinct of what I could try to do. What is a good spot for a chest and stuff anyway? I like this water here. We could probably work with that. I don't know where I should place my chest. I'm gonna have to look around here for a second to kind of explore what I'm working with here. Alright, I've looked with my eyes, you know, just for a second or two. And I think cutting down this tree line so we can probably take this waterfall type thing, pull it out to the river, and then have a nice farm in this area would probably be the best way to go about this. So I'm gonna remove these trees right here and start building that. Hopefully it ends up looking good, who knows, but it all starts with the idea, right? And that's the first step. So if we're going to clear this out, we'll be able to see it. We'll be able to maneuver everything a little bit easier. I think it will be more than okay to go ahead and place down a little bit of a temporary area right here. So we can do a crafting table, a furnace, that's not my blast furnace, and then a chest. And in that chest, we're just going to place some stuff we do not need at the moment, like our raw beef or raw mutton. And let's also melt up our food while we wait here too. That will be helpful. Some seeds, gunpowder, obsidian, just stuff like that. We can keep the spruce because we're probably going to go plant that in a second. Leather though, wool, chicken. Okay, there we go. Perfect. My inventory is a lot more clean now. We can also replant this sugarcane on the beach here so that can continue growing. And we can get a little bit more. If we just want to go through here and place a bunch of it for now. Alright, that is good with me. I didn't place too much, but we'll plant more in a minute when we get this whole thing cleared out a little bit more. My mutton is melted, so let me take that out and put in some raw beef. Then we'll slowly melt everything else too, just where I can have it be done. I also just finished chopping down all of these oak trees in this area. I'm not sure if I'll do more. Also looks like some pillagers spawned behind me. I don't know why. I guess I'll have to take care of them soon, but if they're stuck in the water, I'm just gonna let them be stuck in the water for now, and I'm not gonna worry about it too much. It's also turning nighttime, I guess, so I should probably sleep through the night so we don't blow up our base. I can also go ahead and put in some iron in there, and I started mining a path. I kind of blocked this up on this edge right here a little bit more. I don't know, nothing official or permanent, but I think if we just had a little bit more straight, it'd look better. So I'm digging now something all the way to this river, and I think it's going pretty well so far. So right here's where it would come through, something like that, and then we need to make it bigger, of course, so gotta dig this out. Probably make it like 4 or 5 wide. We can have a bridge going through it. I think it'll look super nice. So we'll start by making it like 3 wide for now. We can expand it from there, just for us to kind of taking up this whole base. And I guess, yeah, let's make the shape right now. Why not? There's a bunch of water in my face, and we can probably do that, and then we should probably push this further a little bit more, and then I guess you have to go out a block. Yeah, so something like this, maybe? I don't know for sure. I'm just gonna try to follow the flow I've got going on here and see if it ends up looking good. I'm also getting a good amount of dirt from this, which I'm sure I will end up using. Almost all of it. And then we gotta break all this middle to this layer where it drops down. And okay, this is some good progress. Let me pick all these pieces of dirt up. I guess we should probably just break this too. And then we mine out the entire middle next would probably be the next course of action. Okay, let me place in the rest of this water. Hopefully I can do that at least. Let me take these torches out of my offhand. Okay, there, we have an infinite water source. No, we don't have an infinite water source. Let me just steal from the river. So the first thing I have to do to make all this an infinite water source or whatever, or just all these blocks to fill them up, is we have to go through here and place it up on all these corners or whatever, which might take a second, but of course it'll be worth it. Okay, I'm having trouble with my water here. I might be, let's go place it on the other side to make everything infinite so far. Just gotta place these up this side as well, and then it should all connect. And now, since all the water is placed in, it's a big infinite water source. I can barely see, but I'm gonna go through here and try to mine out the middle blocks, so we have some extra depth in this river. Hopefully it doesn't prove to be too difficult, because like I said, and as you guys can see, it's very difficult to see anything under this water. But I think I'm making it work so far, so that is definitely good. And then I think up to here, and then we bring it all the way back down. It's also getting dark, so that makes it like 3 times harder to see. Yeah, I literally just can't see anymore, so... I think I want to remove these like 3 trees right here. Or I guess we probably have to remove more than that, because this is just a weird shape. Yeah, I would think we have to start with this one, remove these 5-ish trees. For now, I mean, maybe we'll end up removing all the trees, I don't know. I'm just trying to get some more room to build some stuff at the bottom of the mountain as well, so it's not just all base in the side of the mountain. I want to try to use some custom blocks too, possibly, I'm not sure, because, you know, we're playing this new cool mod pack. But first things first, I'm definitely gonna try to build this cool, awesome shelter. My axe did indeed break too, but I have enough iron to make another one, so let me do that. Thankfully, I got a lot of iron earlier, so we should have plenty extra. I think more is actually melting in the furnace right now as well. And then this birch tree is going to be one of the trees I chopped down too. I'm gonna go through and plant this sugarcane on the shore once again so I can start growing. On this side, I can do the left side too, but I think it's a little less open, so I might just wait. And I think that's enough to replant in the first place. That is a good amount. And if I start running all the way back here, I want to get far enough away so I can plant some of these spruce saplings. Maybe the shore would be a pretty perfect spot to do it. If we mine some of this out and get enough space, we could plant one here for sure. And it's honestly not that bad of a walk to get over here, so I like this area. I also know there's some pretty cool like circular glass I might try to use if we get sand in a stone cutter. So we could honestly collect some sand right now too and just start melting it for later. But we need to start building the outline of something before we do anything like that. And then let's go 3 blocks up and place the spruce. This basically makes it so the podzol doesn't spread everywhere, because I'm just trying to avoid that if I can, since I don't want podzol near here. I'm just planting the trees and harvest them near my base because it is a lot more efficient than going all the way to a taiga, of course. Also, these trees are kind of in the way, so I'm going to take the time it will take. You know, albeit it's going to be a spit because these are big trees. But if I break both of these bigger trees right here blocking all this stuff, then these trees will have way more room to grow next to me. And I don't even know if they'd be able to grow if I didn't remove them, so unfortunately, I do gotta do it. I mean, we get free wood from it, so I'm sure I'm gonna use oak wood in this base at least a couple times. Finding the hidden logs in these trees are also way more hard, because the foliage on this mod pack is crazy. There's so much extra foliage everywhere. But, you know, I'll get the job done eventually. Just gotta mine through this tree. I think I'll mine from the bottom of that one now. I think that'll make it a little bit more easy. Do we have any more wood left up here? It does not honestly look like it. So I'm gonna go back down. Then we can start the secondary big tree. Okay, I think I mined more than enough trees in this area. I can just come back later and see if these decayed. It looks like they are because it's so sparse now that I don't see any wood. I'm gonna leave these here and then hopefully those trees will grow too and we can come get them. We do have some spruce to start building with. It may only be a stack, but it's at least enough to start while those trees grow in. And the trees are close enough to the point where they should be rendered and hopefully growing in while we're building the base. I think so. We can actually probably tell just by looking at our render distance too. Oh my gosh, I cannot get through this forest. This mod is so bad with the running in foliage. It makes sense though. I'm not saying it's a bad feature. I'm just saying it's hard to get through it. Anyways, are we loading that? I think we are, yeah. So this is honestly going to be super tricky. Do these look similar? No, they don't really. Oak and spruce. Oh, the strip variants look way more similar. So if we want a gradient or some texture, then that would probably be the way to go. First things first, I know a couple things I do want. I know I want a bridge here because I think that'll make this river look just that much cooler. So we can probably go ahead and start with that at the bare minimum by digging some little pillars in here. Doing a little bit of the soaked strategy where the bottom one isn't stripped. We can do that on the other side as well with these pillars. Perfect. All right, and then we want some sort of bridge, right? So how do we do that in the easiest, most simple and best way possible? I would think we could definitely start with some slabs. Okay, those colors don't match too well for being spruce, but I think they match well enough. It almost looks like it could be stone though. It's okay, I don't think it'll matter. Oh, I also placed this block wrong. Oops, that was my fault. If I could just go ahead and fix that really quickly. Stripped spruce, piece of dirt. All right. And I think we could bring the slab back to here, sure. And then what if, I'm kind of having an idea here. Just for we have some variation. What if we make spruce trap doors and then those are these little railings? Ooh, what if those are actually just the pathway instead? That'll be a lot more thin. That might end up looking better. What if we could just double the trap doors? I think that could look nice. And I think these give a way better wood vibe in the first place, honestly. Either way, I gotta sleep. I do not want creepers here. There's 2 trees here I think I'm gonna remove for now. I think I do have to remove some more just to have a bit more space here so we can build some more stuff too. But for now, at least I can start with these 2. I'm just trying to make enough room because I want to build a wheat farm or something, that's why. The bridge is done too. I don't know, I like it, but I think it could definitely use some help. I don't know if I'll change it now or ever. I don't know, I'm just divided on in the first place, I think. Where's my strip spruce? There we go, we gotta place that back. Maybe we can also place in strip spruce here instead of slabs to have a little bit extra depth. Yeah, that would not be a terrible idea, I think. Let's do that. And then, I don't know, what else can I do to add more depth into here? Maybe these could be stairs instead. You know what? It might be worth a try. Let's try it. I just gotta make some spruce stairs. But the spruce... Oh, okay. But the spruce stairs are so much more dark than the things for some reason. And honestly, I don't know why. I don't know. Does that give it more depth still? Does that help? We'll see, okay? We'll see. Maybe it does. I wonder what, like, oak stairs look like then. Could I just make some oak stairs and throw them out after? That might genuinely match it better. Honestly, the oak literally matches it better, yeah, with this texture pack and the textures. Let me just replace it. And my iron axe broke. I need to make a new one of those. I have so much random stuff all over the ground too. My inventory is getting very messy. So one of the first things we build will hopefully be a chest room. That would definitely be super helpful to us. And there's the oak stairs placed in instead. Perfect. And then that bridge, I think that bridge does look better, honestly. I think we succeeded. And there's just too many trees in this area, so like I said, I'm gonna go back through and break this whole tree line right here, actually. If I could go through and do that. Let me go one at a time. We got the oak, we got the birch, and then there's a couple more. Yeah, all of these too, I think I was gonna destroy. Yeah, okay, yeah. Just wanted to double. And I'll probably not throw anything else out for now and just throw it out when I do need to, since I want to keep most of this stuff from, like I said, to build that wheat farm. So I'm trying to clear it out a little bit at a time just to do the minimum of what I do want so we can avoid having to replant the trees later. And that should be all the trees chopped down. There might actually be one more near the water right here. Yeah, wait, I think this one needs to be chopped down still. But then this should be the last one. And for one of the bigger things we have to do, if we just run up this hill, we can finally start making some progress on the actual base, I think. Excuse me, pig. I think we want to make a walkway. So where is like the flat zone? Where can we actually have something sticking out right here? I think in this general area would be great. So if we go like 1, 2, 3, you know, if we make some planks, this might be easier as well. Maybe we just start it right here. So 1, 2, 3. Let's build this out a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1. I'm trying to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's not bad. So if we have a pillar here, do we want to go across this though? Like if you wanted to cross the little waterfall from up here, then we probably want to continue this all the way to this block. But I think we can end it off and have it just be like 2 separate things, right? So if we're trying to have it be 4 blocks from each side, I think, well, that's 2 blocks. Oh, this is such a hard decision. Oh my gosh. I think let's just start one of the pillars right here. We're just gonna have it be plain oak. So then that would just basically do that. And then we bring this all the way to the other side right here. Perfect. And then we would basically do this for the rest, where we kind of just have these pillars. And then we have one of these going all the way across. I don't know how often I want the pillars. Should we do every 3 blocks? I think we probably could do 3 blocks. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. So that would mean we need another one. 1, 2, 3. Do that. We have to break some of these placeholder blocks though for later. We can continue the pathway for now. So 4 or 5 blocks. I don't think it has to be perfect. We can break these to make this whole thing a bit more flat. Give ourselves some more room, stuff like that. Oh, it did fall. I guess that gives me an opportunity to bring these all the way down, so whatever. Okay, if I can reach them in the first place. Oh, I can't reach them for some reason. I feel like I should be able to. Okay, there we go. Gotta break this and bring these to the very bottom. Alright, perfect. Then we have one more right here as well we can finish for this exact moment before we build more. Bring that all the way into the ground. And how's it looking from super close? I mean, that looks cool to me, yeah. I want a whole walkway because I haven't done that in my previous like mounted bases. And I'm trying to differentiate them and, you know, build on top of my previous knowledge. Since this is a building gimmick I go with a lot, I'm sorry. It's just what I'm comfortable with, and I think it always ends up looking so cool. But I'm innovating on it this time, okay? The base will be different. So with that being done, I think we actually continue it this way, honestly. And then right here would be the next one, if we're going with the same format, and I'm going to try to keep going with it. So let's build this pillar all the way to the top right here. Build 1, 3 across, just like this. And then we're, of course, going to connect it up on this corner right here. Did I hear it? I think that was me taking damage. I don't know if that was a pillager at first. And then we fill all of this in with the oak wood. Oak wood is the new spruce in this mod, guys. I'm not using spruce for once. And is that okay? I think it's looking good. We can obviously remove some of this dirt. Like, these blocks can go. This can all be turned to the pathway. It is also getting very, very late. But one of the last things I'll do is continue the pillar once more all the way to the top on this side. And we're gonna have to remove this tree, which is fine by me. I should sleep before I do that, though, because stuff is going to spawn if I don't. We're sleeping in the bushes. I think I'll also block in all of this dirt right here so we can have a little bit more of a clean slate. And then, yeah, I mean, I really like how this has turned out so far. I'm getting to come up with a good design for the railing as well. But this might be it. Is this good for the first little nook here? Or I guess right now, if we bring this here, it would end up being pretty perfect. Also, I think I just placed more logs on these leaves, so that means they're not gonna decay anymore. I don't know if they like that might not be how it works with the leaves persistence or whatever, but it might be, so I'm just gonna bring it by hand. Okay, and then if we jump our way back up here 3 blocks over, yeah, I think that is a very nice finishing spot, so I'll continue it to that spot right there. Okay, yeah, so I just want to make sure I wasn't doing something wrong, because if we swap the like wire x-axis, we were putting 2 pillars, but this doesn't do that, so obviously we don't need 2. I just didn't know in my head. I had to check if I was messing something up. And then all of these blocks will be mined out and turned into wood. We can also do this thing right here and have a little line of wood run across, just like the other sides. And we can break all of this stuff. Okay, nice. I like that. There's some coal in the mountain too. And then let's do the whole floor. And then we're ready to start building like an actual house or structure in this mountain as well. I don't know the best way to do that. Like, we could probably take this whole... Oh, why is there a creeper right here? Oops. I need to be sleeping faster if there's creepers. I mean, there's one could like drop on my head, so I really need to be careful then. Okay, anyways, let me get my crafting table, get that shovel. Alright, perfect. So, as I was saying, like, if I remove this whole layer, it'd probably be more flat to build on. I just have to wonder if that's worth getting rid of the depth to make it easier to build, and I think it probably is, so I will do that for this layer. I think that's a good starting point to go from and build from there. We also get some cobblestone, some more dirt, some supplies are going to be helpful in these endeavors. And then for the outline, I'm wondering, should we try spruce? We have oak right here. Should we go from oak to spruce? Maybe. It could be worth trying it. And if I do have the first pillar like right here, for example, then is that even or uneven with anything? It's even with this one, which is interesting. We could have it go over to this one too then. Like, that could be the 2 spots for this wall. That could be somewhat... I don't even know what the word for that would be. Anyways, let me go get some spruce wood. And can we put some stuff away in our chest? We should have plenty of space in there. Again, I will have to move these chests up to somewhere better soon, but for now, this is going to work. And I am near my trees. The next thing I have to do is place ladders on these sides so I can get up and down easier. Let's go ahead and do that. And you know, I guess I can just actually place like the rest of them here too, just for their place down in my inventory. And then I'm gonna chop down both of these spruce trees and let's see if we can build with it. Maybe this stripped version will look better. I don't know. We're gonna do some experimenting. Okay, I did chop down both of these trees. I'm just waiting for the rest of the leaves to decay. These ones are basically decayed though, so I can place this tree down. But then these ones, I just chopped this tree down second, so I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer. I'm just gonna stay here for a second to do that. Wait, also look over there. What the heck? Looks like the last tree from like the Lorax or something. Why is there just a single tree on top of that hill? That's kind of funny. Alright, let me place in my spruce saplings. I think that's enough of the leaves being decayed. We can put these extra saplings in the chest. And then I'm gonna start building again too. Let's do some testing with these spruce logs. And then this is where the other pillar would be supposed to be. That is not correct sentence, I think. It's okay, just ignore it. I want to use the really dark wood because I think it sticks out better next to like grass and dirt. And let me see. It's hard to build because the blocks don't have outlines in this either, so it's really hard to count how many blocks something is. But I don't know, I guess it's just a problem I gotta deal with. And how should we have an entrance to this area? Maybe a smaller 3x3 entrance right here. Something like this. And then you can kind of walk in and enter possibly. And then maybe this could just be, you know, like the hills right here. It's right here. It lifts above this. And then this could go into the bottom, go up some stairs. I think that could end up looking pretty nice. Oh, okay, I fell. And then we need a way to get up here, of course. I don't know how we'll do that, but I think we could have some sort of staircase right here possibly if we wanted to. Maybe I will do that, maybe not. If we do want to do that, though, we could start by digging out something here. And then maybe just... Yeah, I mean, I think just placing a literal set of stairs would end up going pretty well if we wanted to go that route. I mean, I'm already digging it out, so I guess I am. And then if we go down this way a bit... And then what kind of stairs do we want to use? Oak. I'm assuming oak is going to look the best, so let me just make those to begin with. 20. Definitely not enough to finish it, but... And then this is where it would go down next. We can have a... Oh, that's the wrong block. But then to kind of tie together even more so, in this corner here, we can have a little pillar to kind of hold these stairs in place. I think that's it for that part. If there's any grass showing, we could probably replace it too. Or you know what we could do that would look the best? Let me use more oak wood, actually. Let's make some oak wood trapdoors. Oh, the texture's changed too, so it isn't like 4 holes in it. It looks so nice. And then we could do like one of these on the edge of each stair. That looks really, really cool. Alright, I actually found a stair design already. So we can get up to the base way easier. And then... Yeah, I think that's okay. We could have the grass here, but whatever, let's just do this. Hopefully the grass can still spread up there too. I guess we also could have logs on this side, if that looks better. Oh, that's actually the wrong log in the first place though. Can we replace that really quickly? Just for it matches. Honestly, I think this looks better if we just do this. Let me just do this for the side of the stairs here. And maybe we'll do the trapdoors down here too. I haven't actually decided that yet. Of course. And should we double layer too? Like that? I mean, yeah, I think that looks fine. Let's do that. I like it. So then for this layer, we just do literally that, as simple as that. And it should be finished, yeah. And then we need to place it in the other set of these stairs, of course. And then that is the last thing we have to do. Looks like we connect them up when we do that, so it's gonna make it look cool as well. This should just be normal oak logs or planks. There we go, we have them. And then the rest of these need to be stairs, which we do have enough to finish as well. So then the last thing would be finishing these oak logs on the side. Looks like we have a tree a little bit in the way right here, which honestly is probably fine if we want to just work with it. And I placed one too many in all these, so let me break all those. Oops. Well, yeah, this one's actually supposed to be too high though, right? This can go here. And I mean, yeah, that's fine with me. This looks like a staircase. It's a good way to get up. Now we can access the base without having to like jump up a mountain. I feel like I'm gonna have a couple different rooms in here too. So if we kind of start divvying them up, I think that'd make it easier to build this too. So why don't we have this lifted 1 block off the ground as well? That would probably help it look a bit better. And then how many blocks do we want in between this? 1, 2. I mean, we can count the blocks diagonally like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 blocks is okay. We could probably also just mine out the whole interior right here and build the first layer before we build the whole outline. Because of course that would give us a little bit of a better idea of what we're building in the first place. So I think that would be nice to do that. Let me do it. Because I think this first layer right here can be the chest room. And chest rooms are easy to build. We should have most of the materials on us. Okay, I have an extra iron pick already because mine broke. Looks like I was prepared. So the room will be 5 blocks and the pillar would be above it with this current idea. So if we want to place that in, we probably could just place it in for now to help with our test a bit. I'll finish the rest in a second here. Do we have torches? Yes, we do have torches. Let's make sure we're placing those too, so we don't have any unwanted monsters spawning in. So it's something like that okay. I'm gonna look around it for a second, I think, and decide, but this looks like it could work. My idea, I guess, would be is behind all these blocks we'd have chests. So this is a lot of chests right here, of course. And then possibly we have furnaces on this layer. I just thought maybe it'd look better if we have some sort of like design with some stairs and stuff instead. And then behind these blocks we could... I don't know if we'll place lighting or something, so I'll just leave it all blank for now. We would have to go to the nether probably, though, for some glowstone. I wonder what the nether looks like in this. Maybe we should find out sometime. I do not have the obsidian or diamond pickaxe to even be able to go there, though, so... For now, it's just going to be more of a question than anything, because I cannot figure out at the moment. And I guess we would place in the full layer of stairs on top right here. That kind of goes all the way across. Oh my gosh, it's nighttime. Please, no monster spawned in. Please, please, please. I think I waited too long, guys. Oh my gosh, does anyone see a monster? Okay, I don't see any, we're good. So, this has to be mined out even another, like, 3 blocks in this direction. 2 blocks in this direction, sorry. 3 blocks total because we need this edge too. So let me just start by doing that at the bare minimum. Okay, let me place in a lantern here and here for now. I'm trying to get some better lighting. I think if we were gonna place lanterns, we probably want them from this block. A little bit closer to the middle. Yeah, I think that's fine. We definitely need more lighting in this whole thing in general. So maybe we have to add some carpet lighting or something. I don't know. We could probably have some lighting under here on some trapdoors as well. That will kind of help the depth too, I assume, if we have some trapdoors going through here. Does that look okay? Yes, it does. I'll probably leave that open for now. It kind of seems like we need the glowstone to keep moving on here. Or I guess I could do the chest room, just get the glowstone that finishing touches later on, right? So we can probably just finish mining this out. And for most of the outline, I think we should probably just do like spruce. If the whole thing was glowstone, it would look weird, but the top blocks or whatever can most likely be glowstone. Also, this layer wasn't supposed to be mined out. Oops. I mined out a little bit too much. And then for the surroundings, I think we were going to do... Is that oak wood? Yes, that's the oak wood that looks like that. So for most of the walls, we will put back in these. The ceiling could probably be all glowstone. These blocks, we want glowstone for it shines through that. And I think we're good there. The floor... most of the floor can be glowstone, right? This very, very back block, not black block, can be a spruce or the oak wood because it's just too far back for the line to do much, I think. But then these, basically all these, I think we could make. Maybe like take 2 glowstone out in the middle there. And then that can all be glowstone, that'll be glowstone. We can take out some blocks here probably. Just trying to save on some glowstone here. I mean, that would probably be fine, I think, yeah. And then until I place the chests, I think we probably need to... Where should the crafting tables even go? Maybe in the very, very corner then. Yeah. I don't want them to be blocking the thing. 2 furnaces here and here. Or let's do furnace on the top, blast furnace on the bottom. So we need to craft 1 more blast furnace from scratch, which I think we need cobblestone to do. I don't actually have cobblestone on me. Put it all in my chest. It's also raining. I like how the rain looks in this. Oh my gosh, it looks really cool. And I like the sound better than the normal one, I think. I love when it rains in real life. What about you guys? It's so relaxing. I know some people, the pressure can affect them in a couple different ways. So if that happens to you, then obviously you wouldn't like rain. But for people like me, rain doesn't really bug me in any way like that. So I do enjoy the sound and it's relaxing. We can also place in an extra pillar right here. And then we have a bit of a doorway, which is nice. We can probably actually put that right here to make it a little bit more compact. But then, like I said, this was going to be that entrance. So we just mine these blocks out to eventually replace them with something a little bit more fancy. That is basically it. And we can probably do dirt all along the top right here. If we want to just place that in for it can start spreading. Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. We need 1 block here too, so we can probably place like 2 spruce stairs. And then right here, we're going to want a way to get up. So I think just something as simple as ladders would be okay. So once again, we're going to break this and we're going to place in these spruce logs, kind of encapsulating that. And then we can mine this out for the future ladders. And then as for the rest of the interior, should we keep it stone on the bottom here? Should we replace it with a more fancy block? I have not decided, to be honest. I think oak could look nice. We definitely need to get more oak though if we're going to keep using it. Because I think... Yeah, we just ran out of it. Yeah, we could probably encase the inside of this. We also need our diamonds and stuff, so we can go to the nether, which is going to be a big process. But I guess I might as well get started on it, since it's kind of the next logical step. And, okay, the rain has been letting monsters spawn. It must be thunderstorming, which kind of sucks, but if I can survive them for just a second... we need to run, we need to run. This is dangerous. Okay. Ooh, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. We're like 2 shots away from dying. Okay, we should be okay. I was trying to get the bones, but I didn't realize there was 3 skeletons here. Can we jump this one? Oh, we didn't even dodge the first arrow hit. Okay, we need to hide behind here. And get the spider without getting damaged, I think. Let's eat this for the saturation to kick in. Another zombie as well. This is getting real dangerous. Okay, we need more food too. Is there some in my furnace? There should be. While it was raining, there's some creepers, mobs, some skeletons, stuff like that. I need to get my food and I want to go to the nether, so I'm going to attempt to go do that now. We just go on the edge of this building. Oh, okay, there's a skeleton. I should try to be careful of that. I'll take some free bones, though. Oh my gosh, why am I taking so much damage? Oh, okay, there's multiple skeletons. Am I going to die here? No, wait, please. Not the world. Am I okay? Okay, I'm never going to make the mistake again. What? Why did the creeper just explode? Wait, I have to go on F5 and make sure I'm safe from monsters around here. Because I can die in like 1 more hit. Something shooting me? Okay, wait, what was that? I'm being super careful. I'm gonna dig to my furnace and chest. Where is my furnace and chest? Why are there so many monsters here, dude? I literally don't sleep once because it's raining, so I didn't even think I had to sleep, you know? I'm not thinking in my head it's nighttime. And then this is what happens. Okay, I'm being super careful, as you guys can see. I'm not gonna lose this world. I've loved the progress I've done so far. Okay. I don't think the skeleton even knows where I am, so... Is this a log? Ooh, okay, this is a little more dangerous. We're opening ourselves up a little bit too much. We can just take these furnaces for later, too. Oh, okay. Can we just take any food? Okay, that's good for now. Let's eat this, so we have something to regen with. Dude, what is going on? This is so dumb. Do the skeletons do more damage? I don't know, but that was really dangerous. I think we're going to start opening up our hole a bit. Where did I hear that skeleton? Did they burn? Well, I don't know, but it seems like the thread is gone. We want to fix this grief hole that I just made. There's torches, so we can just kind of block it up right here. Or we could keep it for an emergency for now. Why not? Alright. That was scary. I really thought I might have lost my world there. I guess there was a skeleton hiding in the water, and then there's like one right there. That really was a surprise attack, okay? There was not much I could do about that. Except maybe sleeping. Well, but I did sleep, and I was just literally just going down. Yeah, I don't know. Just unlucky, I guess. But maybe that's a sign we need not just a diamond pickaxe for the nether, we need diamond armor. I'm gonna upgrade... Well, actually, if we're going to the nether, we want to keep the golden helmet, right? I guess we can replace it for now, though, so it doesn't break. And then if I place it in another temporary chest right on this location here, just here for now. Oh, okay, we can't place it because it's under something. Right here for now. If I place in some building materials where I can go ahead and head to try to get into the nether, that would be great. We can take dirt to bridge with. Fill in steel we can have for now. Sugar can go away. And I think that is good. Yes, alright. As for extra food, let's go see what we have in our chest. Because I would like to bring more. Oh, that skeleton's still down there. Look. He's just sitting in the water. Yeah, okay. Nice one, buddy. What extra food do we have? Not a lot, honestly. I'm just going to leave it in here. Okay, I'm off to find a cave. Hopefully. I got a couple more pieces of food, but literally right behind my base, as I was looking for some food, just to have extra, I found this cave opening, so this could be a perfect spot to go ahead and go loot in. Gonna have to get some torches and look around a bit. A little bit of a lighting glitch here from the shaders too, so I can see a bit better than maybe I should be able to. Oh wait, that's not even a glitch. That's actually working correctly. Nice. It's just because the cave is so dark, it looked like it would be a glitch at my first glance of it. But that is some nice shader lighting. Usually it doesn't work. That's why I was expecting it not be working too. And then is this an opening? It is, but I think it leads, yeah, right around to the same thing. Alright, well, I'll explore this for a minute. We're looking for obsidian. We're looking for diamonds and just general stuff like that. Basically trying to get to the nether, but if I find more diamonds and can just get some gear first, like, I'm not complaining. So it's kind of a multi-purpose mining trip. I'm just looking for what I can get. I did finally find this lava pit. I've also only found like literally 3 diamonds in this whole cave I've been going through, so I don't know. We're gonna make a diamond pickaxe, and then I guess we can probably get enough obsidian for the nether, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to get diamond armor while we're here. We might just have to wait till later or give up on it, which kind of stinks because oh, we need that iron. Oops, I have to pick all of this up again. But yeah, it kind of stinks because I would like to not die as easily, but it's just that it just is taking way too long to even have the chance of finding something down here. So we're gonna have to take a break and do something else. Maybe we'll find a treasure bastion in the nether or something. That also sounds like a great way to die. I mean, I almost died at 3 skeletons. I don't know if I can handle a treasure bastion if the difficulty's harder. Or maybe those skeletons really just jump me. I don't know if they're more difficult. I don't know, honestly. But let me mine this 10 obsidian. I did mine the obsidian from over there. We have 14, which is enough for an enchantment table. And what else is it called? Enchantment table and nether portal. I also think I looked through some of these already on my way to find that lava pool. I just don't remember like which ones because I was not placing torches. Because I wasn't recording, so I figured it was okay if it was a little bit darker for me. I'm back at the surface, guys. I'm getting some chickens. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's about it. Collecting some food. And then we can make the nether portal. Hopefully we can get some glowstone and then fill those chests in. And then that'd be like the first big thing finished. That's my base over there. It actually looks pretty cool from this distance still, so. I did try to go a little bit of a ways away to get food for I'm not like butchering the entire population of animals near my base. But this isn't that far away at the same time. But I don't want to go too far, okay? I just need some food. We can make a farm very soon, which will hopefully help us. If I mellow this up, it should last me quite a bit. Or at least I'm hoping it does. There's a couple more sheep down here that I want to get to. But I'm going to finish all this up. I'll melt it up and I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. Let me get my blast furnace from here too. There's a village. I can actually use that blast furnace in my base and I don't have to craft a new one. And then there's also some wheat, which I'm excited about because that means I can just eat that and save my food from melting. And wheat is also just a good way to get some free food. So I gotta mine all of this up and start eating it. Gotta get some more wheat though. There's some hay bales still over here. I'm gonna get all of these and then I'll probably head back. But just in case we get jumped or something, I think turning some of these into actual wheat and then bread so we can start eating it is probably gonna be the best idea right now. So let me eat all this bread up. I love the bread texture too in the items. It looks awesome. And then, okay, we have 12 extra now. I can run around and get the rest. And finally, I can place in my blast furnace here. I can put some real coal in the top furnace and melt up all the food I just got. Keep the raw chicken in my chest. And then I can keep eating my bread for now, which is really nice. But the last thing we have to do is make a portal somewhere. And I don't really have a good spot in my actual base to make a portal. So I think I'm just going to run all the way over here and build one in this general area instead. Maybe near my spruce trees or something. We just have like another mini base right there. Just so we can get that glowstone, get the chest room finished, clean this chest up, clean that chest up. Probably get some glass after too and fill it in. Just, you know, everything like that. We can really start making some good progress once those things are checked off the list. Just gotta maneuver into my spruce farm area. Don't remember it being this hard. And I see one tree's growing over there, but I guess both of them aren't. I'm not sure why. Hopefully there's not some issues. Okay, no, it just looks like it hasn't grown yet. Oh, is the tree bigger right there too? That's so interesting. You can see growth progress on a tree. I wonder why 2 of them are bigger and the other 2 aren't. Very interesting. Anyway, I'll probably wait till tomorrow to go into the nether. But I'll at least build the portal right now. And just this spot right here, I think is fine. And then 2 more blocks across the top. Save the other 4 for the table. And we got the flint and steel to light it in just a second here. But I'm going to get this wood while I wait for the sun to set. If we can go in the nether on a completely new day. That way we have as much time as possible to get in and out before we'd have to be like forced to come outside and it's nighttime and there's monsters everywhere, you know. So going in at the start of the day, I think, is the best way to go about it. Honestly, there's like a lot of smoke in here, so it already looks a lot different. Like, I guess if the nether was real, this is probably what it would look like more so. So, can't even tell if there's like a bastion over there too. That's how smoky this is. And there's like light coming from the sky. Either way, the stuff I was looking for here was hopefully just some bone blocks for now. And I do actually see some directly next to my spawn point. So if I do get over there, I could get some pretty easily. I just don't know what the best way to get down there is since there's a ginormous lava pool in between me and that area. Actually, turns out I'm on Sultan at the moment as well. So I thought this was Netherrack. I guess Netherrack is actually black. It's kind of swapped. But I should still be able to mine down this way and bridge over slowly. Or no, this is Netherrack, okay. So I don't know what that other block is. Probably just some other type of soul sand then. Or I guess it could actually be deep blackstone or deep slate, whatever the block is in the nether. I don't know, but I'm gonna bridge over here. I think if I get to this pillar, I can kind of go down the side of it really easily and then get it to all of the bone blocks. Oh my gosh, I just took damage and made the stupidest sound ever, so I'm gonna recreate it so you guys can hear it. Alright, well, not stupid, but I just think it's funny because it's supposed to be realistic. And I'm finally down to these bone blocks, so I'm gonna start with these ones here and go across this line. I guess there's actually also some down from where I spawned too. I did not realize that. So that may have been a lot easier. But either way, I do actually have a way to get over here now, which might end up being beneficial later on too. And then I can finally also see, what is this block right here? Okay, this is soul soil. So I guess it is just another soul sand type of block thing. Alright, my mic was not working for a second. I don't know for how long, but I basically just bridged over here if you guys missed it. And I'm collecting some more netherrack so I can get more bone blocks off this little strip I'm on. I do need to craft a new pickaxe though, since mine broke. Another crafting table, already had one. And then we do have plenty of iron to go ahead and make another pickaxe, thankfully. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can break the crafting table and continue mining some extra netherrack, just to make walking a little bit easier. Oh, there's lava right here too. Let's avoid that. I can actually block it off probably. Oh, no, I stepped in it. I want to go up and block out from the source if possible though. Oh yeah, that's not going to be possible. I guess we'll just take as much as we can. I'm also getting really low, so I think I should probably just skip these bone blocks in general. You know, all of these are actually in lava, so I think I'll go back up to the portal and go down on this side to get those. Since jumping in that lava or risking falling into it is not going to be worth a couple of bone blocks. At least not right now. We can always go back and try again. I'm on that other side right now, collecting some more of these bone blocks. I think I'm probably good after this little vein right here. Or I guess it's not really a vein, but this patch of bone blocks, after this we can go home. And then if we do need more, there's a bunch of it over there. I was trying to go before it's dark again, and it has been a little bit so far. So I think going home now is going to be a good idea. And yeah, I have 49 bone blocks. That is a lot. And I did make it home before it is nighttime, so I think we have time to chop down this tree then to get some extra wood. And on the start of a new day, I think I'll start by getting the sugar cane. And then I'm going to go up there and continue building my base. I got 48 sugar cane so far. Is there any more sitting in the water here? Up to 52. That is pretty good. Okay, guys, I was just looking back at my footage, and I remembered, because I forgot what I was doing, but the reason I was going to the nether was to get glowstone in the first place, and I did not get glowstone. It has been over a week since I recorded this video last, though, so I had just had to go kind of remind myself. But now that I know what I actually need to do before I can finish this chest room, then I can move my items. I can't remember everything I was doing now. So I'll probably wait for it to turn night to sleep so we can have a little bit of a safer trip to the nether, or a safer trip when we leave the nether more so. And while I wait for that, I think I might just build these spruce outlines up a little bit more and attempt to make more of a shape for this. I mean, what will be our base eventually. I don't know if there's a good way to get upward though. It's kind of tricky since this is all like on a ginormous mountainside. But I guess I could probably go ahead and attempt to at least make a way up here. And this gets pretty close, so if I just place 2 dirt here for now, we can jump on over. And then I should be able to continue these spruce outlines up just a couple blocks like I said. Okay, I fell again. Okay, I'll just build it like, I don't know, just a little bit higher for now to give myself a better idea of what it's going to be. Then let's break this block and build this side up to match it as well. Oh, there we go. I think that matches it perfectly. I can jump down and use my water. Okay, there we go. And I guess when I'm getting to my portal, I can look at that too from a little bit further away. But I think I want that to go up a bit more. And then in this cliffside before the waterfall, I think it'd look cool if we place another opening, but not starting from the bottom. I think almost starting like from right here would look really cool. So we could actually go ahead and attempt to place a starting block for that. Yeah, I think just like that. And then I don't know for the blocks here what we would do. Maybe something like this, a block out. But then again, I don't know if it can be a block out. That might cause issues. So we might have to do like this. Then we can put this wood block. Probably we will actually want to do it down to here, so it looks like it's being supported a bit more. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. And then that can be a wall. No, that's kind of tricky now because I think that cliffside looks nice. So I don't know if I want to ruin it. I guess I could push it back though, and kind of just higher, or not higher, but take this whole mountain up a couple blocks like this. And then that can be the roof of this thing, which will just be like another mini lookout. We need grass to spread on all of this too, of course, but if I just kind of try to make a version of it, but higher up, then I can see if that looks like a nice roof. So I think something like that is essentially what it is. It definitely looks really scuffed though for now. I think I should connect more of these corners. That's one of the issues. Okay, that should make it a little bit better. Then if I just stack up a little bit more off this side, I should be able to place more blocks and make the shape look better all around. Okay, yeah, something like this, I think. Break this one. And I mean, I think it looks good. I think we also need to remove some of this stuff. It just hangs off a little bit too far. Okay, I think that is good. As for spreading the grass, I guess the best way to do would be to take it from here. That's the closest spot. It is going to take a very long time though. So we'll just have to let this sit there while we're building. I'm going to remove my dirt scaffolding right here too, so we can have the whole base look a little better again. And I can run over to my nether portal. And if I get a little bit of a view, that is what it's looking like so far. But honestly, I can't really see it that well because of the lighting. If I turn my FOV up, I can see it a little bit better, but still, once again, it's not perfect. So I'll have to wait until later to really get a good look at it. And it is getting a little bit closer to night, so I'm going to wait near my portal here. I guess I also have to collect the saplings, so I can do that while I'm sitting. And there's only one left for me. Do I have them in my inventory? I don't. I must have put them all in a chest. So we actually can't replant this right now. So if I do need more glowstone, I have to see some first to be able to go towards it. And I don't actually see any near me. I might go down this left side that was a little bit easier to navigate and see if I see some over here. Or maybe there's some in the ceiling above me. I think I see some way in the distance, but that would just be really hard to get to because it's so far away. Maybe there's going to be some on the left side over here. And there's a skeleton shooting me. Let me see if I can defeat him. Yes, I can. Okay, there's actually a lot of bone blocks here too. I do think the only way I'm going to get glowstone is by going up here to the right, so I'm going to head that way now. I just need to get more netherrack so I can get around a little bit easier since there's a lot of like holes and stuff, and I have to get up this little mini mountain right here. So I'm going to get probably about a stack, then I'll head that way. And hopefully I'll be able to find some glowstone. Alright, and after collecting a bunch of stuff around this area and multiple other areas, I do have 7 stacks of glowstone dust, so I don't know exactly how much this is going to make. Well, I mean, I could guess, because I could do the math, but I'm not going to do this second. I'm going to get back home first. Then we can craft these up, and hopefully it'll be enough to at least finish the chest room area. It was night when I got back into the overworld, since I was there for quite a while. Also, my shears were off for just a second there. Oops. It was a little bit too hard to see in the nether there a second ago. But let me start crafting all this up. If I craft it, we should get more inventory space, so that'll also be a plus. Looks like we're going to have a stack in 48 blocks, which is definitely going to be enough to finish the chest room. And then I will place in 2 under these trapdoors for now, and then 4 across the sides, and then a bunch all on top of here too, on the sides once again, and I guess right here too. Okay, yeah, why not? And then we need to go ahead and place in a bunch of chests, which I do not believe we've made yet. Hopefully not, because I just made a bunch. Okay, we have 9 to start. So let's actually make that 10 for we have an even amount. And then we can just start placing these in, I guess, from this side. Start with a bit of a 2 row, I guess. And these can go all the way to the top eventually. This is tough. Because we can't fit signs here if we have these trapdoors on the bottom. So maybe we should move this glowstone back, just in case we want to end up removing this. It will just give us some more options is all. So yeah, for this bottom right chest, I think we could probably do wood. That's easy to remember. Dirt next to it possibly. I don't know why it's called the loamy dirt, but whatever. And then probably want a farming chest. So if I go ahead and make, well, I guess I need to take some wood out of my chest now again. But if we got to make some signs, we could start labeling some of these too, so we can easily see where we should put what. Or we could put like signs on the sides here, but I think it's easier to just put them on the actual chest. So let's go ahead and do farming right here. And then in my furnaces over here, let's start melting the iron I have. I just took out the cooked mutton and cooked pork chops earlier. I don't know if I'll probably just keep my hippos then, just eat some pork chops, because why not? Alright, but now that all of that is done, let's start emptying this chest here. I'm going to try to be really good about organizing my stuff in this video, since it's already so confusing because it looks different. So we should probably make sure it's sorted so we can at least find it like that a bit easier. Can't leave copper and resources like that in the chest because we do not have a place for it, but all the farming supplies we need to get and put in here, which count mob drops, apples, eggs, you know, everything like that. I usually put like mob drops in the farming chest too, so bone blocks can also go in there for now, I guess. And then that is good for now. We need to make another chest. We actually need more like real chests as well, but I think we just, yeah, we put more wood in here. So we should have enough to make some more. I'll just make a stack, which is 8 more. It won't be enough to finish the whole thing, but it's going to get us some pretty good progress at least. Oh, well, actually, I didn't get another row, which is what I was trying to do. Get some more above these before I can continue with this. Okay. That is a bit better. So, we could do, like, the whole right side could be cobblestone, maybe? Or should we do cobblestone above the dirt? Let's do that. We just need a sign. Or, you know, what we could actually do is we do cobblestone here, and then we could do, like, I don't know, we can just put dirt below or something. That way we can actually keep the trapdoors, but we still know what is below from looking at the chest, or the sign in that middle chest. Honestly, I might have to get some more wood soon. Can I get my saplings? I guess my saplings are in the chest down here, never mind. Wait, let's go replant the trees. Yeah, we have 19 in here, and we also have a bunch of other farming blocks we can take up when we go up towards our base again. So I'll put some of those in my inventory, but we want to leave some room for wood in case we mine some. And then I'll just place 4 saplings on each of these areas, and I will run back to my base and continue sorting my chests. I think I won't get any like oak wood or anything for now. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And I do want to end up building a good amount of stuff here, so I think we have to get started right back on that now if we want to do that. So let me mine in a little tunnel through here, and I will kind of want to just go straight through the waterfall. I don't know if it will be visible through the waterfall, maybe not, but I do want to have an entrance here that we can go in to get to the other side of this base in general. So I'm going to try to start mining something like that, something of the sorts. There's also some copper here, but that won't really be very useful to us. And my inventory is actually full. Let me empty out some of those farming items I got from the chest below me. Okay, I already have way more room now that I did that. And dirt will go in the dirt chest. And then the grass is also still spreading to that thing above here, so we can kind of fill that out soon enough. And then where do we put the other pillar for this to connect to? Maybe on this block. Can we block this water in right here a little bit better? Or do we do the block to my left? I guess we'll figure that out when the time comes. Because honestly, I have no idea right now. We can just keep mining my tunnel. We have to go to the right quite a bit, though, if we want this to be able to meet up with whatever we're going to build over there. I could also just connect it up later and just leave it like this for now, which would probably be the better way to go about it. Alright, well, I do have this thing that I just built and mined out a little bit recently. I'll just mine it back a little bit into this wall. Oh, there's actually some free iron in the wall up here too, so I'm definitely gonna mine that up. And my iron pickaxe is very, very close to breaking, so I'll probably just start using my diamond one, because why not? And I can always bring another iron one, or another diamond one when this breaks, but it's gonna be faster, which will help me mine all this out. Because it is pretty slow to mine all this stone. And I'm only almost on the 4th block, which I feel like is the minimum of what this should be at. Maybe 5 though, again, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna place some torches in here for now. We also have to add some walls. I don't know what those are gonna be. So before I start doing other stuff, I might move the rest of my cobblestone and some apples up here. Again, just trying to have all my stuff be in one place, because that'll help me build quicker and more efficiently. Then I think I might go get oak leaves and oak wood for these interiors, and then the leaves are actually for the farms that'll be in front of the base eventually. I think it'd be cool to surround them in leaves, especially with the texture pack and mod we have. But I'll have to test it out. There's the cobblestone. And then I believe we had something for the farming chest. What was it? Well, we can put wool in there, but whatever else it was, I kind of forget. So we can also melt this iron right there. I thought we were melting other iron, but I must have got it already in my inventory. And we can also put furnaces in this chest. We could honestly make another chest probably, just where you can throw more of this stuff away. But let me make more chests in the first place too, if we can actually just go ahead and finish this whole thing here. Let's place one on the bottom row. Oops. One on the bottom row right here. Yeah, it did not work twice in a row. I think I have to place it off the block, that's why. So just like that would work. Okay, and then these 2 chests, I want to have them be something. Probably below will be nether stuff, and then this chest, what can we put in the one right here? I guess we could just have both of them be nether chests. I mean, we don't need that many, but I have way too many chests in the first place, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to double up some chests here to save on some room. I think that's really it, though. And then for the rest of these, can we finish more of this? How many chests do we need? I mean, I'm definitely getting closer, but no, I cannot finish it quite yet. So I'll just leave it like this. With all of these being placed in, and you can't open them with glowstone above. Oops, I didn't even know you could do that. Maybe it's a mod. And then, what did I need to get? I kind of forget. Oh yeah, I wanted to make a like valuable chest for like the ores and stuff we have. So I think right here would be a perfect spot to do that. And then we can place in our extra diamond. We're gonna keep our iron for we can build with it, of course. But let's also place like half of our wheat into the farming chest. And then the glowstone can go in the nether chest, I think. We'll keep like 18 on us though, just to have some to build with. And that looks good to me, honestly. So I guess I can make a rustic fence. I think for that we need a stone cutter, so we need 3 limestone and 1 iron ingot. I think... Oh wait, why can't I open some of these? Oh, because there's wood in the middle. Okay, let's break these 2 wood blocks. Alright, perfect. And then for the stone part... Yeah, this is limestone cobble, so I think we need to melt down a little bit of the stone, then just place 1 iron bar above it, which should be easy enough. We're gonna try to make 8 more chests just so I can finish this wall right here too, or it can finally be over with. It's gonna be hard to place some handouts like mining to the wall behind me, but it will all be worth it for it to be done. And then 1, 2, I have to break these glowstones too, I think. 3 and 4, perfect. Then we'll place the glowstone right back in. Oh, actually, we can get out this way easily. Nice. I just need to place back that single trapdoor, which is in my inventory. Okay, there we go. We also have the limestone finished, so we can go on a crafting table and put those in with a single iron ingot. And then if we do place the stone cutter, we should be able to make the rustic fence thing. We just need fence in general, and then let's see how that looks and if I should use that instead of maybe just a normal fence, which looks like that, which looks fine. But if we go in here and make... Okay, I guess it lied because you literally can't make it. Okay, it's oak wood. That's why you need oak wood specifically. Do we have oak wood? I don't think we do. So that's another reason why we need to go collect some. Can I just leave my stone cutter here somewhere as well? Like, I don't know. I guess right there for now is good enough. We'll pick up the dark oak fence. We can actually just place the dark oak fence in these 2 areas for now. Why not? And then I need to collect the wood, like I said. Yes, let's do that. Let me make another crafting table because I have no idea where I put mine. And let's make a new shovel and an extra axe if we're going to be using it for a bit. Alright, I'm ready to mine. Okay, so I think a stack of oak logs is probably good enough for now, and I can come back over here when I need more, because this forest is very big. Then let me try and see if I can make that fence if it's possible, because I am very curious if it looks better. So we just need the oak fence in the first place, we put them in the stone cutter, and we should be able to make the rustic fence now. Then what is different about this? I guess nothing really, it just looks random and a little bit different. It's like a block taller, so honestly it probably is better to use that, so I think I will. And it's pretty easy to make, honestly. You just need a normal fence and you put it through the stone cutter. So we're not losing anything by doing it. It looks like some of the grass has started spreading. I don't know where exactly from, but there's 1 block there, some blocks there. I want to get back up here to place some of my oak, and thankfully the waterfall makes it very easy to do that. And I have to decide, is the floor going to be oak wood? I think so. Also, we can probably just do the floor to this block so it's all completely flat. That gives us some extra room anyway. So let me mine this all to the other side and then place in the floor. And then 4 blocks. I think 4 blocks is honestly enough. So this back wall can just be the real... whatever we end up making the wall. Should we do stone brick? I mean, I think we have to see what stone brick looks like first. Then where's the middle of this? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So right here would be the middle. If we do want to make a bit of a doorway, which it seems like we will be able to do easily, then we can mine this back just a couple of blocks. And then once I do mine it back, we can kind of turn it. Not quite yet though. Probably 1 more block in this direction. And then we mine straight this way, and we're gonna go down to that tunnel. I do have the coordinates for it saved. Let me place in torches here on both of these walls. And then this should be the block that leads down, so let me mine all the way down here. Okay, we do find it, good. And then we can make a ladder right here, if I want to, so we can get up and down all the way to the top. And I need sticks. Also, we need to start melting some stone brick, so cobblestone, so we can see if we do want to go through with that idea of using stone brick for the walls again, or if we should go for a different block. I don't know. Let me put my egg away, my leaves, my birch leaves, apple, and okay, we got a lot of inventory room again. So what did I need? How did I forget already? Oh yeah, I just wanted to start melting cobblestone, of course. So we can put 1 stack in both these furnaces. We have enough coal, but we're definitely gonna need more coal too, so I'll have to try to remember that. Let me put away the extra cobblestone because we're about to get a lot more if we continue mining all this stuff. And then we can make the floor at the very least. Also, the nether chest, we can put in some more of this nether soil because we're not using that at the moment. Same for the glowstone. Dust. And then we do need a couple more ladders, but we should have plenty to go ahead and craft more in our inventory. And then total, how many do we have? 21. I don't think that'll be enough, but we can at least see and start with it. Well, it's enough for at least one of these sides. Let me get the second portion of this mined out. Let me also make sure we place some torches all the way through here so that it has plenty of light. And then we can mine this out 2 blocks so we can actually jump and save some time going down the ladder. And then on this, for this 2-block section, we can place 2 more torches right there. And there's more coal in the wall, so we actually need that right now. Let's mine it. It may not be the most glamorous thing ever, but we do have this little ladder section finished. So we can get up to this new area of the base now, which is honestly all that I asked for. You know, that's all I want right now. That is perfect with me. We also got 24 coal. And I think we can actually get some more too, if we kind of build up here and then take all of this at the wall for now. We're gonna place some other stuff in here like stone brick possibly. But I mean, if there's coal right here, we can go ahead and take it before we do that. Same for this thing on the top of the roof. There's actually a huge vein of coal too right here. So I also just mined out the entire floor right here all the way up to this first block, so we can go ahead and place in a full oak plank floor up here. We can eventually place some glass in this window as well. But hopefully some of our stuff is melting. If not, I just got like over a stack of coal from all these coal veins, so we can start melting more. That sound is killing me. Oh my goodness, what is that thing? Oh, you know too, we can actually connect these up as well, because there'll be a window here eventually. So if we just connect this, then it'll be a lot easier to get through the base. You want to walk all the way around. So I'm gonna try and do that right here. Hopefully it goes well. Alright, just like that should be good enough for now. And then we need like a couple blocks here for stairs for we can get up a bit easier. Just like that. And then all of this once again will be oak wood probably too. So we can just replace all of this just to get it over with. I mean, we'll have to do it sooner than later, so might as well do it all now. And then it also makes the base just look better in the first place, so it's a good thing. And let's add some torches here, some free lighting for us. And then mine straight in through this way and connect this up. 1 block gap, perfect. We can mine this corner out first, a little bit easier to run through here. Then we need to hide some more lighting because this is actually getting pretty dark. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And then all of this floor can actually just be oak wood as well. We're gonna need a lot more of that. Let me sleep, and I could honestly go get more oak wood right now too. I'm back and I have like almost 2 stacks of wood. I think that's a pretty good amount. But I need to get up here too, first of all. Oh look, the hitbox is actually not even a full block. That's so weird. That's okay. Just gotta place something on the side of this then. And then I can get up still. And what I need to do... Okay, well I was gonna break the grass up there, but honestly I think I'll do it later. Or actually the easiest way to do that would just be swimming up this water, which takes like 1 second. And then yeah, this was just basically to help the grass spread, so we can break all this now since it has spread over there. Okay, perfect. And then what do I need to do next? I mean, I got all this wood, so we might as well start placing it. I know this is an interior and we don't need to make it look good, but I just want to. I want to put a good amount of effort into the base. This is kind of similar to my other video. I just love mountain bases, and it seems like everyone that watched my videos also loves them, so I'm gonna keep doing them. It's what I know how to build, and it's what everyone wants to see, apparently. But yeah, again, like I said, I want to spice some things up still in this video. I said that earlier now that I think about it. I do remember saying that. And then can we remove my crafting table? Perfect. 1 more block here, and then we can go make sure... Oh, you know, let's check the stone brick. Yes. I almost forgot about that. Limestone. And can we fill up this stack of cobblestone to full? Yes, we can. Put the other stack in there. Split the coal. Okay, perfect. Now we have stone brick. So we can craft that, and then we can go see how it looks in the wall up here and decide, should we make the wall stone brick and the floors oak wood for at least these rooms? And if we are going to do that, then we can start. I say let's start with this wall right here. Ooh, that looks nice. I think that is the route we should go, but I'll do a little bit more of a test before deciding for sure. And then can we make like a staircase on this side so we can get up there easier? That'd make it a lot easier to build if we do have just a built-in little staircase here for now. That we're going to fill in, of course, obviously soon, but we can take advantage and just use it to build, which is nice. Okay. And then all of these blocks will have to be mined out too, of course. We're just going to do these 3 blocks to start. And then we can do this row. We can place some filler cobblestone in all these blocks. So that will be the wall. These will not be the wall though. We need more stone brick right here. So we can go ahead and place that in. Place back a torch too to keep everything lit up. And then I think I need to do a little bit more before I can test it. So let's just fill all this in too. These blocks. And then I want to go get a bit of a view. It will take me a second, but I think it's worth it to make sure I'm building something that I think looks good. I also did not mean to take all that damage. I mean, just from down here it looks good, but yeah, let me get another view or two. You know, I don't really want to go all the way back and get another view. I think we're just gonna call there and hope that looks fine. I also need to empty out this chest still, but whatever, we'll save it for later. I'll do it at some point. I want to get up here and continue building for now, so we're gonna swim all the way up this water once again, because it's just the easiest way to get up here right now. And then jump right into here once again. We will lose some health. And then I can go around here and replace all of this with stone brick. We probably don't have enough, so we can do from the top to the bottom. Just once again, I'll make it a little bit easier, so you can leave all these holes here, kind of like as a built-in staircase or scaffolding. And we need this whole middle section too, which we actually can't reach, so we probably need to build somewhat of a little thing to stand on right here to do that part. There we go. Well, I did run out of stone brick, but I got some more. Not that much more. We have 56 limestone brick. So I'm gonna go ahead and make more right here. And then can we fill in everything? I think we can. Yeah, that's basically it. And then if I can actually just go use the grindstone really quickly, I can make some stairs for a bit cheaper. Just put our limestone bricks in there, and then let's make... Oh, arch? Can we make an arch? Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe we should take advantage of that somehow. I mean, I don't know how we would, but I feel like we could do some really cool stuff with that. I don't know if I'm creative enough, but yeah, that's a lot of options. Anyways, we just needed these stairs. Wait, I could literally use the arch right now. Let me look. 2-meter arch. Can we get the other side of the arch? What's it called? 2-meter arch half. Oh, wait, no, there's one side. It's not like left and right? And then is there like a middle arch or something? I'm trying to make a doorway up here. 8th slab. Okay, let's try this. Maybe this might look nice for the doorway. You can place an 8th of a block at a time though, I guess, which is pretty crazy. So if we place one here... Oh, can we not place them like this? Oh, okay, I guess we can't, unfortunately. Oh, we can place them like that, good. Alright, so I guess it would be like this then. How do we place this in? Yeah, I don't know. Won't let me. Do we have to do it from the other side? Maybe we just need a different block? Okay, well, that one worked. Okay, that one worked too. Oh, the 8th of the block doesn't actually do much. And can you not place 2 8th of a blocks next to each other? I guess you can't. But yeah, that's basically the doorway, so it makes it look a little bit better, I think. Instead of just being the normal, like, 2 stairs. You know, 2 stairs might actually look better here, I'm not even gonna lie. Can you place, like, 2 of these in here to make it more curved or something? Yeah, I don't know if that does much for the look. What about on this side? Because we're gonna have bookshelves here though, right? So it doesn't really need to be like that. What about if we place like a big archway in the middle and then 2 blocks on the sides? I guess we would do. I mean, still, I think it looks just fine the way it is right now, so we'll leave it like that. Either way, this room is basically done then. Not basically done, we have to make the interior or whatever, but I mean, I have the 2 torches hidden right here. And we have the doorway made, so finished enough, right, for now. So let me break these floor blocks, and I'll go through and place an oak wood on the floor instead to make it look a bit better. I have vertical something right here, vertical slabs, I guess. Oh, you can make them bigger. That's actually cool. So we could kind of do like this if we wanted. I mean, I don't know, sure. Why don't we just make a line right here with these medium-sized ones? I don't know. And definitely not perfect, but can we place this up here and we'll make it look good? I don't know if the arch will kind of fit in with it or if it will look bad. Oh wait, it looks like it would look perfect. Yeah, the 2 thick ones would go all the way down. Yeah, like, let me go make more of those. And then do we have one for the top if we're gonna go straight across on the top? Or maybe these ones can go on the top too? I mean, I don't know. Is that what I was using, the pillars? No, I was using vertical corner. I have no idea what I was using, honestly. So we're just gonna make a little bit of everything. And then for the top, right here, quarter slab would probably be good enough. Alright, let's go try it. Okay, yeah, this one is a pillar. That's different. I just tested on the wall down there. So we are going to need to use these vertical corner blocks. Place them in on both these sides. There we go. And then can we do this right here? Yes, but we only want to do one. And then that is what it looks like. I mean, you can barely even tell a difference from like the outside, I feel like. But that does add a lot of depth and stuff. Especially if we continue building with these special shapes. Can we like change oak wood into different shaped blocks too for this outside and make it like round or something? It's probably worth a try to see if it is possible with this mod. Oh wait, can we? What are we able to craft in here? It would also be spruce wood. So yeah, if we could get like 8 of this even would be enough for now. Then we can test this out. Maybe like a corner block. What, you can make a tree stump? Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know if that would come in handy at any point, but I guess the corners, you can make this part right here like tree stumps instead. That might, I could see that looking cool. But yeah, I'm mostly looking for corners at the moment. Log stairs. Yeah, let's try craft a bunch of these and see if that works. Can we make this more round with that? I will swim on over to the side. Then we would basically just place one like literally right here, and that's about it. Oh, we can, and it blends right in perfectly. Yeah, I think that'll make it look better. I mean, I'm assuming so. One way to find out though, of course. Let me throw out all these other blocks I was making earlier just so we have more space. Now let me slowly stack up and break the blocks under me. Just like, well, not just like that because I fell, but you get the idea, right? Okay, and then yeah, these two corners once again, we would go ahead and do those. And then you could have even more details if you wanted to later, but for now, does that make it look better? I'm taking so much damage for no reason, but I'm impatient. Yeah, I think that does make it look better. I'll say yes. And I think it's time I finally empty this chest, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, I did actually make 2 stacks of vertical stairs, but that's okay. I wanted to test out to see if it looks good up here, and then to kind of make like this area next before we can get it over with. Like, can we bulk this up a bit? I think we only want to do like 3 seems right. Yeah, 1, 2, then 3. Right here would probably be normal spruce once again. But I literally used all my spruce on making this, so I don't have any right now. This would go up a little bit more. And then we would go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then do that once again. If I just make sure I place it right, that is not right. So just place off this block, honestly. There we go. Then that should be fine now. Then I guess we'll go indented a block, right? So this would be 2 actual logs above us and below us. And in the meantime, because I don't have those logs right now, I can go ahead and break all this dirt and stuff right here. And clear out a bunch of room for me to build in. So we can have another window type of thing right here. Oh, and then we're actually touching water, so what is this going to be? I guess we could just go up again, right? Oh, did I just ruin something? I did just ruin something. How do we fix this, though? You can fix it pretty easily, yeah. No, maybe we can't. Yeah, this is tough. So if we have 1, 2 blocks here, if it ends here, it doesn't really help the issue I just caused. So we'd have to fix that on our own. Starting with this and this, that should fix it, hopefully. And then break all of this. We'll break these 2 things. And is that block? Yeah, that block's supposed to go, right? Yeah, whatever. It flows all the way down there now anyway. And then we can also go back. Do we have more oak wood? Yes, we do. Can we just craft the oak wood straight into the fence? No, we can't. Roof supports? Can you craft roof blocks in this? Well, I'm kind of getting carried away. 1 second. Why would you need a roof support if you can't craft a roof? Diagonal wood branch. Roof supports. Wooden supports. How do you use these? Oh, that's pretty cool, I guess. Anyways, we need a fence for you to make that rustic fence. Because I need some right now. So 6 there. Put it in here. Craft up the rustic fence. And then place it right here so we're safe from the water. We can place the extra 3 right here to continue finishing up the base. And then we need more to finish this front side. We can break these old dark oak fences that we're not using at the moment. And let me craft some more sticks just for we can have this be finished. Okay, 24. Oh my gosh, what did I just start doing? We opened a whole crafting menu. All right. And then we need to go into here once again and craft the rest of the rustic fences we'll need. 24 of them. That's actually extra, which is good. And then let's break this for now. And I think I'm good. We need more spruce. We actually have spruce wood, so we can take this. You know what? Or is my tree not grown over there? Okay, that's a little odd. I feel like it would be grown by now. I guess maybe I'm not loading the chunks. I'll let it grow soon. For now, let's bring this 20 blocks to the top and see if I can finish this area, just so I can check it off the list for now. So right here is where we're going to have this beam go all the way up. We're going to have 2 blocks go this way. And yeah, it's exactly like that was the plan. I think it looks good. And then this pillar has to go all the way up here too. And we'll just end it 1 block above. I think like that is fine. And then yeah, all this will be a bunch of grass, which will look amazing. Or at least I hope so. Okay, then in here, we break all these extra blocks. And the blocks in the ground. And we can get a way to get up here eventually. Right now we don't have one, it's whatever. But this floor can just be like the oak wood design we've been going with from this point on. There's also a bunch more coal, which as you guys know is very useful. So I think I will harvest all of it. Let's fill in this roof a bit. There we go. Even though I don't have a way to get up here, I think I'll still place the floor in for now, just so I can have it be done. And I guess actually these 2 blocks, if we're gonna place glass and have it be connected, we might need these to be pillars like this. Possibly. I don't know how that's gonna work out though with these stairs and stuff. We'll figure it out as we go. And let me place one more torch in here. Alright, so that should be good for now until we have the glass ready. And then above that, I don't know if we're gonna place anything, honestly. So we also need a way to get up into these other areas. I could just make a ginormous ladder right here, but I don't know if I want to do that. I think I said in my plan earlier, I kind of want to just continue this mountain straight up. Also, we need to mount more limestone. Our furnace is empty, which is definitely not good, because we need to be constantly melting limestone, because we've been using a lot of it. Okay, there we go. I got 2 more stacks in there, melting up. Let me start kind of terraforming this side, though, hopefully. Maybe I can get some work on that done. So yeah, if we kind of just committed to this being an overhang, we could kind of bring up the actual stone blocks right here in front of the wall. And then bring up this corner too, all the way up to here. Maybe make some fake cliffs right here behind us. Again, I guess we would bring both of these up for now too. Just thinking what would look best. I think that is it. Yeah, something like that. And then this would all be dirt on top of, on top of these blocks I've placed so far. So let's try that to see if it's looking good. It's not looking bad, but I think we need to do some changes like this. Oh, I don't know. That looks kind of stupid. What should I do? You know, I might just have to work for now. And then this could all be dirt as well. I mean, up to this block, I guess. Or we'd have to do a couple blocks up, because this has to all be a huge wall. Yeah, we could extend this. This could be dirt up here too, if that helps us. Do need to sleep as well, because it's getting very dark. I also messed up my, like, whole thing over here, so I'm gonna try to fix this. The water just flew all the way down. Does it have fix it enough? I think I have to place one more block on all of these, and I should be able to break it, hopefully. Oh, wait, now I'm messing up even more. Let me just focus on fixing it for the time being. Yeah, then I guess I have to place one on top of all of these again. So this water is, like, connecting it still. Then we have to place one more across all of these blocks so we can put this down once. Hopefully this works. And I should be able to break all of these, I think. And then, if I break this side, one block up. I guess, oh yeah, no, this is the one block. Alright, yeah, should be fine, just like that, perfect. And then we could probably add some more cushioning to this side too of some random dirt, and we'll let that grass spread and check on how it looks later. But this should work. I mean, that looks fine to me. You know, it is a little bit, I guess, too perfect if we want to remove some of these blocks to change up the design a little bit. I think that's fine enough for now. Something like this at least. Okay, I collected oak wood and my spruce trees grew, so I went ahead and collected those as well. So I should be good to continue building. I just want to get more of these saplings and replant them in a second, so I might actually stay near these trees for just a minute here to be able to do that. And I will place in 4 spruce saplings on each of these now, because the trees have decayed more than enough for now. I'm gonna get a little bit more sand for when I do build my windows, because I don't think I have quite enough if I want to do all of them. So I'm gonna get like 1 or 2 stacks right now and melt those. And then I can hopefully start placing some windows in a couple places of my base to see how it looks. And we can also use like the stone cutter to make custom types of glass and see which one looks best too. So having extra for testing is also going to be good. Can we block up this water? Honestly, not really, because it's like an entire pond right here. So I don't really think it'd be possible to block it off. I mean, I guess it is possible, but I have to use a lot of dirt. And then does it go? No, it's all here too. Alright, I think I actually did block it off nice. Wait, no I didn't. There's one more block left. Now it's all blocked off. So I made some vertical slabs of glass. I was placing 3 of them in here, so there's a little bit of depth. And it's going decent so far, but I do need a lot more of it. Do I have any of my chests? I don't remember seeing any. Yeah, I don't think we have any at all. But if I go ahead and go in here and craft the vertical slabs once again. Why? There's stair glass too? What the heck? That's crazy. I'm not using that this second though. Where are the vertical slabs? Yeah, there we go. I was just using them. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me finish this whole row and I can show you guys what it looks like so far. Alright, there we go. So that is what it looks like from over here, at least, right in front of it. It's like some circular glass design, which I think looks pretty cool, so I'm going to finish this wall as well if I can. I won't be able to finish the whole thing, but I can make some pretty good progress, I think. And this chest needs to go still, but it's basically empty, so that shouldn't be too hard. I just made some more as well since my furnace finished, so let me go ahead and place it all in here now, too. I can finish at least this window right here. I keep placing it wrong, I have to be careful. So you can place multiple slabs in here, which gives you a lot of options, but it does make it easy to make mistakes. And I mean, yeah, that's the window done, I guess. You can barely even tell that it is a window. From inside, it's a little more obvious, probably, but... as for the thing above us, I think we could do stairs. Because you can make stair glass, whatever. Let's try that. And let's see if it looks good. Yeah, vertical stair glass, 20 of those. Let's go ahead and go up here and place that in. Wait, we don't have a way to get there right now. Okay, let me make a way to get into that little thing that I made. I just gotta get the coordinates and mine a tunnel from somewhere. Where's the best place to enter from? Oh, it would be this room right here, but we haven't started making it yet. Which is unfortunate, but once we do make it, then we will have an easy entrance. So I can start breaking some of these blocks. Because this will all be a part of this, just like that. And this wall too could get mine back one more, but that's not the focus right now. We want to place these stairs in. Let's go ahead and try. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if we should do like 1, 2 instead, for its the depth is there a little bit more. So, oh, we just got our thing back when we broke it too. And then for the other blocks, we have to do it at the front basically. So we can just do, I guess, 3 blocks again. I don't know. And I mean, yeah, that looks good. Let's go ahead and keep placing these in. What if we do like 1 here and then 1 block above? So it's like a little indented. I think that makes it look weird, honestly, rather than looking better. Alright, and that's what it looks like. The corners are there, as you can see, but I think that's fine. I think this looks good. So we're going to keep it like that. That is yet another window done. Perfect. And then, I guess next we want to make a way to get up to this next room above us. So how do we do that is the question. I don't know. Maybe the ladder right here would be the easiest way. Oh, also, wait, can we make an entrance right here with logs? Do we have any stair logs? Yes, we do. Yeah, I mean, that looks good to me. That's a bit of more of a fancy door. And then we can have the trap doors and the back right here again. And kind of make like one of those door designs. And then if we do have ladders right here, you won't be able to see them and they won't look ugly. So then I think we can get away with using them a little bit easier. I have to make one more set of slabs and a door. So let's place the door in first, and then we can place the slab off the door. Or I think we can. Oh, well, actually, let's just place something in. That's way easier. Okay, and then from the outside, how does this look? I mean, yeah, it looks like an entrance to me. Yeah, that's good. And then we can mine this all the way to the top. I'm mining all this out and placing more floor blocks in at the moment. I'm trying to make some good progress and just get this finished so we can keep building other stuff. And it's going good, definitely, but I need a place for these ladders to come up. So let's place it in the floor. It's also getting nighttime very, very quickly, so let me sleep. I can also go ahead and start placing all the stone brick in on this roof block. I put some stairs here to make this a little bit of a better transition. It looks a little more fancy now. I'm going to bring all of this down 1 block and put a floor on here. You know, actually, this would be the floor of the next thing, right? So this might actually have to be wood. If you want it to be a wood floor like that. I'm going to wait just a second, though, to make sure that's true before I build all of it. And then as for the ladders, I think we need to shorten this by a block if it's possible. But I guess we could go ahead and fill the rest of this with stone brick instead, which might make it look a little cool. Yeah, I guess right here would be a good place to start it. We could probably bring 1 block up all the way on here. And then can these blocks be broken? Yes, they can. I don't know if it makes sense to have a single thing here, though. I mean, I guess it's fine. If it looks better, then whatever. There's some stone bricks sticking out there, too. But yeah, we can take these 2 blocks up a little bit longer. But we're running out of room to do that. Yeah, see? It's just getting harder and harder. So we're going to have to inevitably have some dirt blocking the stuff here. But I'm honestly okay with that. It doesn't have to look absolutely perfect. And then I think this is just about enough anyway. How much higher does this have to go? I guess I just broke all the ladders in place, but it's okay. I want it to be a stone background. Alright, then this is the next floor. We can place in some oak wood. Then right here is where the ladder would have to go to minimum. Well, not right here. Let me finish placing it in. I'm having some trouble. Okay, yeah, right here we can have stairs. Might as well do one more in this block. And then where do we need to block it in? Guess if we place the stairs in first, we'll be able to see a lot easier where that will be. So let's place one here, one here. Kind of curved, I think, would make more sense. And maybe look cooler. There we go. And then this can just be a normal spruce block. Alright, now that is done, build this up a little bit more. 2 more sets of ladders. And then we need one more block on top of here, which I guess we can surround with dirt. Yeah, just like that. And some of this we can build out too. Hopefully make it look a little bit more natural. And then fill in this little cavern right here, just like that. Perfect. Alright, that should be okay. We'll see when all the grass grows in and stuff, but I think that's gonna look good. And then we need to break all of these dirt and grass blocks too, to clear out some space to build something here. I'm not sure what we're gonna build behind this yet, but it is something base related, of course. And if this is going to be the roof, which I think it will be, we can go ahead and place a layer of dirt on top of this. And as for this side, I mean, we can actually just try it right now, but my idea for it was... Also, we need lighting in these places for nothing spawns. Let me just place some temporary glowstone. Okay, but my idea was, let me find my stone cutter, and then if we put some stone brick in here, hopefully we can make, yep, vertical slabs. 56, that's probably going to be enough, for at least the time being. And then if we go all the way up to the top right here, obviously this will be showing to like the world next to us in some places. So if we place in 2 slabs on this area, then we can block the outside off. So just like this all the way to the top. And where's the top end technically? Right here. Then there would be a line of spruce logs all the way to this side. And then once again, we would place in all of these. And then, I guess these blocks too. So this can actually just be normal spruce. Oops, I placed it on the wrong place. And are all these 2 blocks wide? Yes, they are. And as for the top, we get like a slab in there too, I think. Either way, the ladder is finished. I mean, it's good enough. It works. And we have a little nook right here. We could do something with this. We should probably start building a stone brick backdrop, which will be what most of this is back here. And then yeah, this one doesn't have to be a roof block because it's like the grass is above us, so we can place whatever we want above our heads on this layer at least. So I'm not sure what I'll do with that yet. Maybe just nothing. And then we can place a bunch of torches for now on here, give some extra lighting, and let's break this side too because we have the space to do it. Oh yeah, wait, now that we have the layer below us, if we drop down there... Oh wait, we already mined into here. I kind of forgot I did that somehow. And once again, on these blocks, we can place in these little stone barriers, blocking some of the dirt. You know, can we actually block these too? Oh, we can. Nice. But, these blocks we can't because the ladder's touching, unfortunately. So you will be able to see some dirt. But I think what I'll do now is replace all of the back with stone brick. Or maybe I'll do the top layer first. I don't know how wide I want to make these or deep. So I might wait for the back stone brick, but I could do the sides for at least now. And this top layer, I feel like I want to indent it a block just for it's a little bit more fancy. Alright, and for now, I think I was gonna... On this layer, I expanded it so there's some logs on the sides and the inside, and then we can have a 3 tall backdrop right here. Which should give me some extra room to work with, which will be handy. And then all these blocks can be wood for now. I don't know what the block on the very back will be. Maybe it'll be some bookshelves. I mean, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it too wide? It is, because below us is too wide. Okay. I mean, I wonder if something like this would look better then. You do a little drop on the back right here. We're actually out of spruce wood now, though. I mean, that could look nice depending on what we put there, right? So I'm fine with it. We could also place in some slabs. I don't know if these look good, though. I don't know what the use for them would be. Oh, you can turn them into a full block. Oh, we can do that with all of them. Nice. I mean, if we want more wood and we made too many of these, then it's good to know you can convert them back. I think we need to start breeding cows and stuff, though, if we want so many bookshelves. Or we'll have to just find some from villages. I don't know. Definitely getting tricky. We could make a real doorway here if I want to try that. Maybe it's worth trying to do that at some point. I mean, what would that look like? If we place something in here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, wait, I think we can make one pretty easily. 2 blocks on all of these. Oh, wait, I basically just made one. Yeah, look at that. Now, are there like stone break doors? It doesn't look like it, which is kind of surprising. Oh, wait, no, maybe there is. Okay, I have no idea. I can't find it. We can just place one of these in, honestly. I think we'll be fine. And then you open it right up, you go in, and I think that looks better from the outside than the other thing. You can also place like 2 smaller things here, so it looks like it's slowly creeping up the mountain. I think that does make it look a little bit better. I could also leave it open, but I do like the door design. It just makes everything feel more closed in. You can't see the walls inside. But then we also have the door here that we made already. I think everything's coming together pretty well. I'll just have to continue deciding what I should build and what I should build next. Also, did I ever dig my tunnel to get over to that other thing? I don't think I did, but let me go look. And it's nighttime, I have to sleep, but I was placing in just the full glass blocks on this area over here. I'm missing a couple blocks, but I did place the rest of these in. And it looks pretty cool. I like how the water looks through here. I think there's still... Are there leaves decaying over there? There's like a glitch chunk or something too. I don't know, anyways. I'm gonna see what I should build next now, because I feel like I finished all my areas pretty well so far. So I think I need to start a new project in some part of this mountain somewhere and continue expanding it, honestly. I think for these we could add some beams if we wanted to. Would that look good? I don't know. Oh, can you add in? Oh, that's so interesting. Why can you like change some of them to something else and then other ones you can't? I have no idea. But I think it looks good like a beam like that. I don't know. Would it be worth adding it? I'll see sometime soon. And if it is worth it, we can definitely do that. I wonder if we can make this bridge more fancy with like arches then. I mean, what was this? Oak wood? Oh, my stone cutter's all the way up in my base. I might go get it though and still and see what I can make. Because this bridge did look outdated, so if we could update it, that would definitely be a win in my book. Honestly, I couldn't really find anything that looks better, and I tried for a second, so I'll just leave it like this for now, still. I mean, all the blocks I tried just didn't really place correctly and didn't look well with what I was going with, which is fine by me, that's okay. Guess we can also go ahead and try to place these in. Keep picking blocks by accident though. It's so hard to place this in. Okay. Then we should be able to change it by clicking it. I like all of those are the variant with like the X in them, which I think does look pretty cool. And then right here would be another side we could put them in to test it. Then there we go, we got the middle put in. And perfect. Let's go see from back here. Does that make it look cooler? I think it does look like a nice beam. I think it's probably worth keeping it, yeah. Alright, then right here in these like rooms with the bookshelves and stuff, I think we should have glowstone under these blocks. And then we can have trapdoors blocking the glowstone, but that should help with the lighting a little bit. I don't know if it'll help enough though. So we'll probably need to have some like floating lanterns here. Let's just try and see what that'll actually look like in the first place if we do have those. So if I just go ahead and make 2 lanterns, how much does that help with lighting? That helps quite a bit, okay. Yeah, definitely worth keeping it there then, I would say. And then if we go 1 block up again, and we kind of do the same concept. I don't actually have more wall blocks, or I forget what I was using. Trapdoors, that's what it was. Okay, I don't know how I couldn't remember that. I can make more lanterns when I need them, but I think I'm going in the right direction now. I was looking at it and just a little bit too dark. I mean, I would even argue it's still too dark, so I don't know how I should go about fixing that. Maybe I'll make some more lanterns and go see what I can do. Maybe 4 more lanterns is probably good enough for right now. Let's go see if I can fix this. I'm gonna try with the second layer first. That's kind of what I'm focusing on at the moment. Maybe 1 in both these corners would help. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, I do like that. It looks better. I think now I want to go ahead and get ready to put some farm type things over here. So I need to get a little bit more of an even layer if I want to do that. So let's go ahead and do it across the river right here. Am I off dirt? No, not yet. And I should have some in my chest, so I'm gonna go get more of that right now, actually. I wonder if it would have been easier to actually just mine this out block instead of placing it in. Because we have more room to do that anyway. So yeah, maybe I should. I don't know where I would end it though. I also want a path going all the way from here to the bridge. The path blocks do look way better in this as well, so that is a plus. And if I can just make this right now, I think I will. A little bit of a diagonal corner right there. Okay, then we can go straight over here. Just a little bit. Oh, my shovel. No, we gotta make a new one. I want to finish this and see how it looks, if it even is worth keeping. Whoops. Alright, well, I'm kind of doing some of this wrong, but I can go through and fix it after, so I don't really care. Also has to be 3 wide, okay. We can transfer to being 3 wide on this portion down here. Definitely so. Okay, does that make it look better? Oh yeah, 2 wide is actually too small in the first place, honestly. Okay, does that look good? I mean, that definitely looks really cool. We have some sort of blocks here to go up and down on these corners. I think we can do a way better block than that. You know, knowing this mod, I wonder if we can make dirt vertical slabs. That'd be insane. Hopefully we can. Okay, I do have them. Can we make them path blocks, though? We can't. I mean, hopefully it doesn't grow on top of it, but whatever if it does. I mean, what can you do? Either way, it should look better. Yeah, that works. Something like that, at least. Let's just place a pile of dirt at the bottom of all of these. Okay, we need one more high. There we go. And then this is the last layer we would need this. 3 blocks on each side. And then you can run straight up to all these different layers, which makes it very easy to go up and down. And then we need like 2 more blocks right here, I'd say, to be turned into path blocks. Well, now it's a little wide. I don't know. Yeah, maybe these 2 actually would be better blocked off. Again. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. It gets so dark so fast. So I was thinking right here, I mined some more of it out. I'm placing leaves all around it. I think it'd be a perfect spot to go ahead and have a farm. I just, you know, start making the farm as well. And placing some more leaves to kind of continue this outline as best as I can. I think this is pretty good. I just don't know how full I should make it. So we'll have to have a look, I guess, and see if I'm going in the right direction. Or maybe this is a little bit too much. I'm not entirely certain yet. I think it's probably good so far. Okay, I placed 2 more leaves right here, and then I'm gonna start placing these spots for the water, which I think will definitely be very difficult, since it's kind of hard to see what is even a block. Alright, so... Oh my gosh, this makes it so confusing too. I mean, let's just do from this block. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 water right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, this is terrible. I'm just gonna do more of this off camera, but I'll try to place all this in so we can have a functioning farm. Hopefully it goes well. I have 2 water blocks so far. We can kind of just work from those. I don't care if it doesn't look perfect. I just need it to work, and then we can kind of polish it up, I think, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make sure it spreads as far as it can go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the edge again. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe 1 more in the middle over here. So I just finished the whole farm, and it took longer than I would like to admit. But I think it is pretty good for now. I'm just going to place these slabs in. They look very similar anyway, so I think it's fine. And if we need to place more water, we can place more water, but I think this is pretty okay. It's definitely not even either. These are super randomly placed. But again, if it gets the job done, then whatever. I'm not going to complain. I also need to get the wheat. I'm going to plant wheat in this farm for now and see how that looks, especially if we need it for cows. So do we have any wheat seeds? I literally don't remember if I've gotten any. Oh, wait, yeah, I did get wheat seeds. I have 2 right here. 2 is not a lot, though. So I'm sure we can even find more than that if I go break some grass. Assuming you can get them from that. It might be different in this mod pack. But there's only one way to find out. Okay, it is not different. You can't get them for breaking these. So that is what I will do for a little bit. I want to get enough to make a good sizable farm to start off with. We don't have to plant the whole thing off the beginning, but if we can at least get, I don't know, like 20 maybe it would be a good amount to start with, then I'd be happy with that. Right now we have 3. It's not seeming very likely so far. You know, I do have bone blocks. I could just bone mill grass somewhere too. I think it's probably better to just run around though. Okay, we're already at 5. Not bad. Okay, I've got my seeds ready. There's not really a good way to get into this farm too, so maybe I can make one soon. Either way though, we can go through and place all of these seeds in. Has there been enough time for all of the dirt to change if it has to? I think so, yeah. I guess all these blocks are just close enough to water. Okay, I was actually thinking I had way too many seeds. I was gonna say I got like 40, which would seem like a lot, but look at the dent I just made. Literally nothing. So this is a pretty big farm, I guess. 40 was honestly a good amount to start with then. So we'll have to wait for that to grow. Will take a while, of course. But while we do wait for that, We could make another farm in front of us here, which, you know, I might honestly do. It doesn't seem like a terrible idea. But we need to get the sugarcane and probably move it somewhere else soon then too, because we do not want it in front of the farm since it is very ginormous on this mod. If I do end up using this area up here, we probably want to fill more dirt in down here as well to make it just have a little bit more space so we have more room to build. Yeah. So I built this little pen right here. It kind of looks ugly, so I don't know, but I need a place to keep my cows. I just don't know what I should do with this. I guess I could place some leaves around here too, though. Maybe that would make it look better. I mean, I can try that really quickly before I commit to this. But I also need to find cows to put in here in the first place, which is going to be kind of tricky. So I'll also have to try that sometime here soon, which I do want to do in a second. I just want to make sure it doesn't look too bad to keep. If I get another oak sapling, I could also plant it like right here. So I think I'm going to go try to get that in some bone meal so I can kind of see if that'll help it look better as well. Okay, just let 2 cows over here and I bred them once, so we can start expanding our farm. I think it does look better with all this new stuff planted around here as well. And I can honestly leave the sugarcane, I think. We just want to harvest it for it's never too tall. I can probably place some string over it later on as well. Either way though, I gotta let these cows grow up over and over again and keep breeding them, so we have to make sure we have more than enough wheat. This wheat is from hay bales, but it would be helpful if I can get more seeds because, I mean, this is gonna take forever to grow. And honestly, I should probably make a farm that we can actually harvest like inside the base, and maybe this one could be for show, since it might be kind of hard with the leaves next to it to like actually break it without breaking everything else. But I don't know. I did dig out this thing on the side of the mountain right here. I was thinking I could make another farm up here that can kind of come out a couple of blocks, hopefully. And we can place some leaves on the side of this as well to kind of help with the foliage and look of this, which should hopefully make it look better. But I will have to place it first and see if that is true. And I'm actually out right now, so I'll just have to keep placing them when I get more in a bit. I also have more dirt, so I can go ahead and finish placing all that in this farm area. And I think that's probably far enough back, and that's going to give us enough room to build with. I just need to make sure there's enough light to even plant all the crops, which hopefully this will be enough right here. And I can probably place like a wall if I actually want to go ahead and make one right here and place it on the outside with a torch on it. Also could replace it to a lantern, but I'm hoping that that in total would be enough to make it so we can plant seeds on all these blocks. And then this honestly looks fine. As for the wheat, I just need to get more of these seeds before we can plant all of them down. So I might go across the pond where there were a bunch of them earlier and get them from that spot. And then hopefully we can fill up this whole farm. We'll wait for it to grow. And there's also only one water bucket up here too, which is a plus. So it's very simple. Alright, I'm back from the field over there, and we have 31 seeds. Not an amazing amount, but also it should be more than enough to get this farm going up here. And it does, I mean, not half of it, because half would be these 3 blocks, but pretty close to half. So I am happy with that. I want to also run to my other reform and check if there's any of the blocks that can be harvested. I mean, I see some wheat, I just don't know if that's what the fully grown wheat looks like, so I think there's only one way to find out. This one's taller. Okay, it is, nice. So I assume these are 2. I'm only gonna break the ones that are not next to the thing right there. But then we can plant these 7 in the middle, so like once again we can harvest a lot easier because it's just not near the leaves. And then being next to the leaves does make it a little bit harder to see and tell if it is grown. That's why we made the farm up there too. And then 4 more seeds again from that side, so we have a pretty good amount in the middle right here to keep harvesting. And then as for the cows, yep, we should be able to breed them again. When that one baby cow grows up too, we'll have 4 to start breeding together, so that will make things go even faster. So I started building something over here, like just a couple blocks so far. I think it'd be cool to have another window right here. I'm right up next to the wheat farm, just so we can kind of spread the base out across this whole area. So I'm trying to build up a little bit of a wall right here so I can achieve that. Probably just another square, honestly. I'm not trying to do anything too special. Then for the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think would be good. So if we want to just surround the wood and this whole area, I think that'd be a good first step. And I can see if it does look too big or if I need to make any changes from there. So I want to place in some corners here on all these sides as well. I think that would just make it a little bit cooler. And I mean, I want it to be a square, I think that's fine, but I will also make it a little less square and more interesting if I have these, or at least I assume it will. So that is why I'm going to add these on all of the sides right here. And perfect. And I think that does look fine now. I can go inside and continue mining this out. Just a couple blocks. I'll probably try to mine it like 2 or 3 blocks. Yeah, I think 3 blocks would be fine for the time being. And then I can mine in more when I decide what I'm even going to do with this area, because I have no idea at the moment. But it could possibly be like a sugarcane farm in here and something else. Or just something farming related. Or it doesn't have to be farming related too, I don't know. Alright, I'm back at the cows. I think I should feed them some more wheat, because there are all 4 of them now. Oh, and all 4 can breed. Good. Come over here, cow, please. And there we go, perfect. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7 cows in there now. Not too bad at all. We're quickly duplicating them. As for that building over there, I'm going to take a break from building it and possibly try to link up a tunnel from this side of the base to the other side of the base with that wheat farm and stuff. Just so we can get around a lot easier without having to go in front of it, which would help speed up the process a little bit, I think. And I think the best place to build that tunnel would be probably right through here in the middle would be the best way, where we don't have to go any weird route. And then you can kind of have this turn here where you either keep going straight and go to the other side, or you go right and you go to the top. So I think it also just makes sense to do it like this. And I don't have the coordinates quite yet, so I'll have to take the spin and then go get them. I also have to empty out my inventory, honestly, because it's pretty full. I'll probably empty out the cobblestone and a little bit of the spruce. And there we go, we have a lot more room now. I just should start mounting more stone brick, because we're going to keep building more, and I don't have a lot of it left, I think. And then finally, we need some oak logs before we can do the flooring. And that will continue mining this tunnel for a second. So I've been making this whole pathway with a bunch of wood. I'm doing a pretty good job at it. I also have the other side ready. I have the coordinates down, so we just have to mine straight in a line over here for a little bit. And I will eventually meet up with the other side. I also made more torches, and I have to once again make some more torches because I've been using them to make sure all this stays lit up. And I also need more oak wood, so let me craft some more planks. And I mean, that's going to last a little bit longer, but yeah, we're going to need more soon probably. I think we can at least finish this trail though, with the wood I do have, to at least that farm. And then the upstairs to the other place, we might just have to wait a little bit longer. Ooh, some more coal. I will definitely take some extra coal. Well, I broke yet another pickaxe, and I got 50 coal from that single vein, which is a lot. I have 3 iron left. Okay, I did not actually know that. We're gonna have to take a break from this then, and I have to go see if I have more iron, and if I don't, I have to go get some. Unfortunately as well, I also don't have any more diamonds, or I would have had another diamond pickaxe. Mine broke earlier. Oh, I really am out of iron. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, that's alright. I can go get some more. Just have to empty my inventory out. Let me put my limestone away. And can we start melting 2 more stacks of stone? Yes, we can. Perfect. And we'll put the extras into the cobblestone chest so we can use those to build later on. And then what else do I need to empty from my inventory? I need to keep wheat for the bread. And the chest right here, we have more hay bales too. Perfect. A stack of spruce can go in there. And we have a little bit of extra dirt too. Oh yeah, oak saplings, we don't need those in a cave. Boma we don't need either, honestly. So I think this is good then. I can bring all this with me wherever I go. So let me head down into the caverns then. I also have 4 wheat seeds that I can replant if I do go out to my base here, which I'll do. Let me see. Is any wheat grown? I mean, this looks grown to me, so I'm going to harvest it. Both of those were grown, okay. Same story for these. I want to start planting the ones at the edge here, but I also need wheat to actually continue all the farm. So I'll probably just plant most of it in the center for now so I can keep duplicating all of this. I guess it's not that hard to get the fully grown wheat from these corners, but still. I think I'm just going to have it mostly be for show on the sides here. And once again, I will decorate these sides just a tiny bit with a little bit of the wheat. But a majority of it is going to go in the center here so I can keep growing in the open. 1 more block here. And perfect. I might go check the other wheat farm as well, just so I can get that harvested. Oh yeah, and cows. I can breed them again. Okay, I was expecting that to be the case. We need 1 more to grow up so we can breed another set, but we're just breeding 2 sets for now still. But we're still duplicating the cows nonetheless.
I'm literally giving genes. I'm giving the gaming genes, bro. Like...
And how much wheat and seeds will we get from this place? Or more so seeds is what I really care about. Okay, 10 more seeds total, which does put us through the halfway mark by a little bit. Let me actually fix that. Okay, perfect. And then can I also go ahead and place in a set of slabs here? This is where I was making a doorway too, by the way, for it to meet up. And then yeah, the slab is placed. I can go ahead and go caving now, because that is the next most important thing for us to do. I just need to find a cave again first. I don't think it should be too tricky, but again, you never know. There's also diamonds in this cave. I found diamonds before I found iron. I mean, I'll take it, but do need to find some iron as well. So hopefully that will be the case soon. I got pretty deep down pretty quick, so I might head back up too. In this tunnel behind me. And I did make it back to the base. I just threw my iron in this furnace. I didn't get anything too crazy, but definitely enough to continue building for now. So that is exactly what I will do. And the diamonds, I don't know. We'll just say there's in the chest. We have 6. I'll probably just end up making a pickaxe with them, honestly. Maybe an enchantment table. I'm not sure. Then hopefully we can get this tunnel finished now. I'm not sure how much more we have to go. I think probably like 20 blocks. Okay, I'm gonna just, my pickaxe broke, I gotta make another one, but this whole thing is mined out now, thankfully, at the least, so I can basically break all the blocks on the floor and place those in, which is not a lot of blocks, and I can be done with this bridge, I can continue building something else, probably an outside thing. Is it nighttime? Why is it, like, genuinely just black? Oh, okay, my thing was rendering in, that makes sense. I should probably breed the cows, too. Let me finish it 4, then I'll do that. I do have to remember to do that though since it's important. We're gonna need a lot of leather, so I gotta get a head start while I can. And the full floor is placed in here. All the torches are placed, so we have a functional way to get over to that side. There is one more thing we need to get over to on that side over there, but we can make it when the time comes because it's not even actually finished. And I don't know what I'm building there yet. I think we need to work on some interiors. Do we do the cauldron interiors? How do cauldrons look in this? Yeah, I mean, they look pretty good. If we place them on top though, does it look good still? Yeah, actually it doesn't really look as good. Would we like place them just on this side of a wall, for example? Yeah, I don't know, that doesn't look as good still too. Can we like stone cut the leaves? Oh my gosh, wait, why can't you actually do that? Oh, apple tree leaves, that's so cool. I wonder if that would look better if we could place those in instead down by the farm. So it has some other color in it. Just let's break them one at a time. Honestly, the other one probably does look better than this, but I mean, we can, oops. We can add these in just for there's extra color in the first place. I don't think that's a terrible idea. And that is probably fine for now. But yeah, I'll just leave the majority as the oak leaves. I don't know what design we should do instead of the cauldron type things though, if they look worse, because we're so big. There's also 3 more seeds there just replanted, and a couple in this area. I guess there's more grown, because I just did not make any seed profit. Okay, I'll just leave them alone. Then the cows. How many cows do you have fully grown up? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, there's a lot. 4, 5. Okay, there we go. There's only enough. We have 1 odd cow out, but that's still way more pairs than last time, so we just made a good amount of progress once again. And then we probably want some sort of path right here. I guess my stuff broke. Oops. Gotta make another shovel too. I'm running out of tools quick. But then eventually we can go ahead and bring a full path through here. I'm placing torches and everything. I don't know where this is going to lead though. Maybe just through the forest or something. Just so it looks like it's going somewhere else interesting. I think that'd make the most sense, yeah. We need more dirt slabs. I will make them later on and place them. Let me see what I should build next in terms of like the actual structure though. You know, I do want to add more like structures taking out the mountain, but I don't want to overdo it, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break from that. And I think for now it'd be helpful if maybe I find some rose bushes so we can kind of decorate the mountain with some more red. I do need to go find some though. I guess we could also try the leaves, like if there's like another leaf we can get. Because we did get the like apple variant. There weren't apples on it though for some reason, so I don't know how much we can trust that. But we might be able to find a patch of rose bushes in this forest, which would hopefully be a bunch of red blocks. And again, that should make the mountain look a little bit cooler. I can also break some of these and try to get some extra seeds on my way. Because if I do run through it, it makes me slow down. So it's kind of worth it to break stuff as I run anyway. It makes sense in 2 different aspects. So I will do it. Oh, okay, I did find some type of flower, but it's not roses yet. Either way, we'll make everything look cooler. I found some lilacs. I'm gonna get every single one of these for now. I might keep looking for a second here. I mean, I'm also getting more seeds, which is super helpful for my farms. And to keep on breeding those cows. But I can also always find some later, so I'm not gonna search for too long. And I'm back to my base with 23 more seeds, which we're gonna plant in the center here. And I think we have a pretty good starting point now at this wheat farm. So we can probably start planting them on the other one if we wanted. And whenever we harvest these sides, we can actually just plant them across the side to start completely finishing the entire outline for this farm too. Oops, almost just jumped on some. But yeah, I think that is all that we have grown at the moment. Can I place this one like a really hidden spot so we can get one over with? I guess that one's kind of hidden. Alright, either way, all this stuff is growing. We gotta wait for that. Can we breed the cows again? I feel like there's a chance. Okay, yes, I can. So once again, that's a pretty good haul. Oh, there's 3 more cows over here too. Gotta make sure we get those. And we will. So every single cow has been bred. Nice. Okay, let me feed some more wheat to the cows. All of them are grown up now, which is awesome. So this is gonna give us a lot more cows. The cows also look sick. There's multiple colors of them, white and black. Some of them have some brown spots. Some of them have less. So they're all super, super cute. Cows are a pretty awesome animal. And I think that's good for the time being. I need to also get up there and keep building. So I think I'll just do that. But if there's more wheat I can harvest, I want to do that too, so we can get this farm fully maxed out. And how many extra seeds are we getting from all this? 6 extra seeds, I'll take it. That is not bad at all. 8 extra seeds. 9 extra seeds. So I feel like I can plant like 3 here. Okay, those are my 3 for here, and then we'll take the 6 and plant them at the other wheat farm. I also have to decide at what layer do we want to start stacking up this other thing right here. So we can kind of connect everything up. Because that is kind of the goal here, to make everything look good, be connected, make it make sense. So I just need to mine this up a little bit and decide where that is going to be. I also don't know where I'm mining to, so let me double check that. Yeah, this should be the perfect spot actually. So if we just mine straight a couple more blocks, we should hit something here. And we do, okay, nice. So this is that one opening. So the room should be at least this wide, I guess, for this opening to be fully exposed. Which is going to be a lot of mining stone, because it gets wider to the right-hand side over here. So we're going to have to mine this for a bit. I don't have to eat all of it right now, too, but I also want to make a pathway to get to the wheat farm easier from over here, because we're on, like, the right side pathway. So, like, there's the 2 turns, the up and the down. One of them go to the wheat, one of them go up here, if you guys remember me building that. So if we want to get to the wheat farm right now, we have to like jump over that, or we have to go all the way down and around. But I do have some coordinates, and if we mine through the wall, I think here, let me check. Yeah, these are the coordinates. I think I can actually do a block over there to avoid breaking this torch. Since we're just mining to above the cave, and we're going to place some ladders on the wall, so we can basically cut through. Or you know, maybe we should just do a staircase instead. That would probably look better than ladders anyway. So I will actually start doing that. What are these? Okay, yeah, those are flowers. We don't want to throw those out of the inventory. Okay, I guess we actually are 1 block off, which is kind of funny. Let me make more stairs. And there we go. We do have enough. 12 right there. And yeah, I guess let's just place some starting from here. And then we will need 2 ladders on the bottom. So let me make those. Okay, my inventory's like overflowing. But I think it is done. Let me also go place the lilacs and the other flowers in this chest right here. Just so I don't have to carry them around anymore. And it will free up some inventory space, some much needed inventory space that is. Cobblestone, same story. We can put away all of that except for a single stack. And then are we still melting stone? We need to put an extra stack into both of these furnaces to continue. Because again, once we need it, it takes a while to melt, so we want to have enough stone ready to build with. And then if we do want to go up here to the other area, we just jump on this. We go up. We can make the tunnel lead to... Actually, I guess we could just use this to get to the wheat farm. We don't need another tunnel from up there, probably. We could make one, though, eventually, if we want to be a bit easier. But I want to go over here and plant these 6 seeds. That's what I wanted to do. I guess we can see if any of this wheat has grown as well and get it. Ooh, we have some wheat. So after replanting, let's see how many seeds we go up to. 20 seeds total. Okay, that is super good progress. We can almost finish this entire thing, which is amazing. Yeah, 6 blocks left. So I'll let that continue growing in, and let's go work on that new base, or area that I was building up there. I'm gonna go through and get these blocks ready, because I think I could place glowstone, some trapdoors above it, so I can have this space be lit up a little more. And then of course the whole floor I wanted to be oak wood, so I'm also gonna try to do that. I think I need to get more oak wood actually in a second here. I'll make sure, but I do think I'm about to run out. But I don't know, I might be able to finish this area first. I'm gonna see if I can. I think I'll fall a little bit short. Oh no, we're gonna have 1 remaining. Not counting the glowstone blocks, but or the trapdoors we're gonna make. But the floor is almost done. That's all that matters. And do we have oak wood? We have 1 stack. Honestly, that's probably enough for now. We'll use that until we run out. Let me make trapdoors. 21. Yeah, that's gonna be enough for now. And then glowstone, we need the nether chest. Yeah, I can just take a stack. Do we only have a stack left? Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. At first, I thought I got more than that, but no. I think we got a stack in 48 earlier. Worst case, we gotta go back. You know, it didn't take that long before. I'm fine with going back if I need to. Then let me place in all of these, and then the trapdoors above each of them to block it off or it doesn't look as ugly. Then that shouldn't be too visible, and it lights it all up a pretty good amount. As for the other lighting or the walls, we're just gonna leave them blank for now. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Which reminds me, I need to go breed the cows if I can. I feel like their timer's probably reset because it resets so quickly. I think it's like 5 minutes, honestly. Yeah, it is reset once again. So let's go through here and breed all of these guys. I don't know how many we have right now, but you know, just think about how many more we're getting at the moment. And when all of those grow up, how many more we're gonna get after that. Breeding in Minecraft really just snowball. And there's so much wheat growing around here. Can we do a seed check? How many seeds will we get from harvesting this entire wheat field? We need 6 to finish that area up there. We don't have to do that right now. That we can replant all these seeds down here. After harvesting that middle, we have 15. After harvesting some of the sides, we have... Alright, we would have 22 counting the seed that I accidentally planted. So we're going to go around the corners right here and start connecting the middle with the outskirts as well. So basically just finishing this whole farm up slowly, which I'm doing a pretty good job at, I would say. And actually on the side right here, we can finish placing the glowstone in with the trapdoors and get ready for the bookshelves. I think we're going to double up bookshelves over here. Or at least that is the current plan. So let me break all these blocks behind it to get ready for that. I might as well do some preparations around the base. So I'm super happy with how the base is coming along still. I just have... I think the one area down here, at least that I don't know what I'm going to do with, is on this side. It's obviously a little bit messed up. Also, why are there the calf broken trees? Can we break these and then can we replant them? So I think I'm just going to leave these as like actual trees in this area. So if we let those decay and then we plant them manually, I think that would help us quite a bit. And then we can continue this path right up here for now. And can we actually connect these blocks to versus square or whatever? Yeah, there we go. And then, like I said, it's just gonna like fade into the forest right here. I don't really know where it's gonna lead, if anywhere, but just into the forest is my main plan for it. It can't even stop here for now, you know, for all I care. I just want to feel like it's going into the forest. It's going into a cool area. That's my main concern. And I think I pulled that off. And I will go ahead and feed my cows because I can feed all of them again. We're getting a lot more in here, which of course is a good thing. Hopefully in no time I'll be able to have a bunch of leather. We're still making some bookshelves. How do bookshelves actually look in this? Oh, there's like starred bookshelves too. Fancy bookshelves, fancy art bookshelf. There's bookshelf slabs. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of options, guys. This is gonna be good. Yeah, as for what we're doing next, I'm not actually sure, honestly. I guess we could start by planting some trees right here. That would be a pretty good step to fill in some of this space. I do need bone meal though. I don't believe I have any on me. Yeah, I do not. Do we have any wheat that has grown? I mean, I could do that really quickly. Okay, it does not look like it. Is this one grown? It was. It was so short though, so I don't know. Then with all these seeds, once again, I'm just gonna plant on this farm so we can get this all filled in and finished eventually here. Well, I just had a couple minutes of my footage corrupt. I don't know why. I think I just had an issue with my computer. But basically, all that I did was replant a bunch more wheat. I bred the cows, and we can actually probably breed them again. Okay, yeah, I can. Nice. But other than that, what was I gonna do? Well, I kind of forgot already somehow. Let me think. Oh yeah, I was gonna get sand, but before that I wanted to get some more wheat, and then I went up and harvested my other wheat farm. A lot of it was grown, and I ended up getting these 37 extra seeds after replanting the 7 or 6 that we were missing. So then I was gonna come here, replant these, and then get sand. That was all of the plan I had at the moment. So I'm gonna go through here and put all of these seeds down. And we are making a huge den over here. Oh my goodness, look at that. I can actually get a couple more of these too, for we can just finish that side. Because more of this wheat has grown, which is awesome. And then where are we missing stuff? I think this whole side is done actually, yeah. Okay, awesome. That is some very good progress. Let me plant the extras in just on this side right here. Maybe get some of these blocks that are sticking out. And then now that we don't have any seeds left, I'm gonna go ahead and go look for sand. Oh yeah, and while I look for sand, I was also going to go ahead and look for, what is it called? Oh, some food from like animals, because I'm basically out of food. I just crafted a couple pieces of bread to continue holding me over. Since I would much rather not use my wheat that we need for the cows. I would rather just eat meat that I find. And we can get more meat from the cows later. We just kind of need to hold ourselves for a bit. So I will find animals like this pig, and we will eat the pork chops. Why are the pigs so like, the shape of their head looks so weird. Let me find one again and I'll show you guys. I found a chicken too. I don't know. Should I fill my inventory with chicken stuff? Maybe. I also found some cows here, so that means I can get some bonus leather. Wait, did I get 0? Okay, no, I got 2 of that leather. I just got a bunch of cows. I thought I got 0 extra leather for all of that. That would have been bad. I'm not gonna carry chickens because I don't really have the inventory space. Everything else I should be able to carry fine. I'm gonna throw my single lantern as well. Oh, we have a flame steel. We can actually just cook the meat like that. So let me continue finding some animals. What is this? It doesn't tell me when I hover over them. And they don't have a drop. I don't know, it looks like a mosquito almost or something. I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of mosquitoes. But there's more sheep and cows over here. So I will be sure to get those. Oh, okay, I lit myself on fire. Oh my gosh, their friend is mad. The other bug just started hitting me. Maybe that isn't the other bug's friend, I have no idea. But I have poison, that's all I know. And a pink sheep. Pink sheep are supposed to be rare, I feel like, but I see pink sheep way too often for them to be rare, guys. Does anyone know the chance of a pink sheep spawning? But I guess even if it is kind of high, there's like groups of like 10 sheep at a time, so even if it is like 1 in 200 or something, that is not that rare if there's like 10 sheep at a time. I feel like it could be 1 in 200, I don't know. Okay, let me go in the furnace then and put all my sand in. I just got 2 stacks, we have a bunch of food. And I guess I'll have to mount this food up at some point as well, but for now I'll just throw it in this chest near the bottom. Oh yeah, that's a good amount. I guess I'll just leave my extra steak and cooked pork chop in there, and then we can melt it and eat it. When I end up needing more. As for what I'm doing next, I actually don't know. At this second, I'm gonna have to look. So let me get doing that while my sand melts. Oh, did I get 3 stacks of sand? I did. I didn't even mean to do that. Nice. I also need to try to find some more rose bushes again. But if my glass is melted and ready, we could start placing it in that window. Can we make... I think we need some stairs. Vertical stairs or whatever they were called. Circular vertical corner. Oh my gosh, I have a stack of those. That is a lot. Let me go up and place them in then. So where do we go to get to that room actually? Okay, not this one. Okay, but it's this one. Nice. So we can actually just start placing all these in right now. Probably 3 on each block. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then let's do this side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then we have to jump all the way over here, which is, yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be possible. Let me get back up on this side of the mountain. Okay, I did make it back up. It took me a second, but I can go ahead and place in all of these now. 3 at a time, of course. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm back over here again. So if I just avoid failing this time, then I should be fine placing these in. Oh, yeah, I actually need to place some dirt here so I can even reach these. Okay, and then the last thing we need is this stair, and then we just need some actual glass blocks. Alright, amazing. We're almost done with that too then, and I need to sleep. I also want to go ahead and go look for some rose bushes again, so I can start decorating my base a bit more. And you know, while I'm out here, I might as well get more actual leaves too. So I kind of need those, so I can keep building a bunch of stuff. I'll break this single tree and then we'll chop down the wood too. I actually probably also need more oak wood soon if I keep building. I don't know, we'll save that for when we actually need it though. I won't what would it be called? I don't know. I won't get them until I actually need them, just in case I don't. How many leaves do I have? Okay, over a stack. Let me try to get like 2 stacks of leaves. So I think that's enough for now. And then we can find the rose bushes. Hopefully, we can at least. I mean, there's no guarantee. I just feel like we will eventually find them here. Alright, 2 stacks of leaves. I'll throw the rest out. That's good enough for now. That'll be enough to build stuff with. And then the main goal, or the thing I'm looking for, I mean, I'll get some animals if I see them, but we need rose bushes. That's the objective of this traveling trip. I also just lit a tree on fire. That was an accident. Oh, is there a little pond here? That's so cute. Oh, nice. And finally, I did find some rose bushes. Let me get all of these. think there's actually some to my left as well, so I'll get those too. One more here. We won't get every single one because if we duplicate them, it takes bone meal. So just getting as much as we can in the first place to avoid having to duplicate them would be ideal. Is there a secondary patch right here? Oh my goodness, there is. I mean, I think we're gonna have around 40 then. 42. Oh my gosh. Is there a third patch? Possibly a third patch. It doesn't look like it. There are some cows though, and I will definitely take free leather 100%. I love leather. And that will help me a lot. I was thinking breed my cows to harvest my sugarcane when I'm back home. I need to remember to do that. Okay, why are we hiding in the tree? Okay, come on, cow. Did we get leather? Oh my gosh, 2 pieces of leather. Good thing we chased that cow down. Okay, I can take out some glass too and then go place on the window really fast. Farming, we can leave some of this stuff in there. We can plant the seeds when we get down to the other spot. Bone meal, leather. Wheat we can breed the cows with. Rose bushes we will keep. We should actually keep the leaves if we're gonna build that right now, after thinking about it. And this should be more than enough glass to finish this stair section, so I will do exactly that. Alright, and another window has been built. Perfect. Let me get some bone meal too, so we can bone meal these rose bushes if we need to. And I am going to do it off camera, but I'm going to decorate this mountain more with a bunch of leaves like that side. But it is a pretty boring process climbing up and down the hill, so I'm not going to include it. Let me plant the rest of these seeds though. Can we finish this farm? I don't think so, but we're getting pretty close to being able to do it. Very, very close. I mean, if we get all of these pieces of wheat that have grown, I think there's actually a chance we can finish all of it. So I'm going to attempt to see if that's true. Just got to be very careful and get the wheat that has grown and leave the rest. Well, I may have missed 1 or 2, but we have 45 seeds. I think that's enough. Okay, that is enough. And we have a bunch of free extra wheat because of it. And we can keep harvesting that as it grows. Or at least the middle. And then let's breed all the cows once again. That's one of the things I had to do here. So many cows, but we do not have enough still. We need even more than this. I'll just throw my mouse through here until I stop seeing hearts. And I'm still seeing them somehow, so I guess we should jump in there too. That might make it a little bit easier. Because I really do want to breed every single cow in here. And I think I achieved that. No, not quite yet. No, I haven't even achieved it yet. I think we did now. No more cows. One last check. Oh my gosh, there is one single more cow. Alright, that's fine though. I think we did it. So let's tack out of here, and then the next important thing would be getting all this sugarcane. I'll just throw a glass, whatever. I think it was only a couple of stairs. Whoops. Did I accidentally break something? No, I didn't. And I think we actually need to plant the sugarcane over on the beach here too, if we're going to break the sugarcane right here soon, because it looks bad. Or maybe not bad, but it just is too tall, so we want to kind of contain it. But we need somewhere to harvest the sugarcane from, so we're just going to have to plant it on the beach instead. That is the only way. Okay, that's not bad, but I think we can plant a little bit more across here. And what about this other side? Yeah, there's a lot of spots right here to do sugarcane. So that is exactly what I will do, just for we know we have more than enough. So I did fill in a bunch of stuff up there, and I built a little bit of a new outline, which I'm excited to fill in. Let me show it off really quickly. Yeah, right up there I added another thing to the left, which I think does look awesome. I need to do some interiors though, for sure. So that might be the focus right now. Oh yeah, and can I breed the cows? I should probably try. I mean, I should be able to, because I was just doing this stuff forever. I definitely can. Just need to get there first to be able to breed them. And then I probably won't try as hard to breed every single one this time. But I'm just going to run through with my hay or wheat, whatever you want to call it. And there we go. That is good enough for me. We just got to get out though. Replace that dirt. Perfect. And then what should I do next? Yes, interiors. That's going to be my goal. I guess for the very top, we could do like some armor stand type of thing. So for armor stands, we need to melt stone into smooth stone. So we can go ahead and get started on that. Ooh, more steak for me too. Nice. We have a little bit of extra glass. We can probably just place that in the window above us. Because the third floor, I think we still need a window right here. Yeah, okay. It's kind of hard to see, so I didn't know for sure. We can just place a regular window without any depth for the top layer, honestly. Change it up a little bit. Okay, just something like that. And then we have the glowstone all along the floor. And then honestly, Can we do something like maybe some oak stairs? Oh wait, this is even 2. I have to remember that. We're working with a even workspace here. Let's do the 3rd block on both of these. One of those. Some stairs pointed downward right here. Some trap doors on the rest of this. I think they actually look better like, oh yeah, they are like that, never mind. Alright, anyways, then we need some slabs. Maybe we could stone cut to get better shape on some of these, but I don't really mind. And then the armor stands will go in the middle. What should we have? Iron and copper, maybe? I mean, that seems good to me. So we need to melt some copper for sure. I definitely don't have any copper, though. Okay, 40 in my thing, not bad. And then do we have extra iron? We were definitely low on iron, I know that. Oh yeah, we have 15 in my inventory. Okay, that's not a lot. Can we make sticks and armor stands now? We should be able to. Let me go in here and see if we can auto-craft it. Let me check it to only show crafts we can do, and we can't do it, so that must mean we need slabs. Alright, armor stand, perfect. 3 of them is good for now. And maybe I'll just wait for my copper to melt so we can craft at least one of the armor sets. But yeah, we definitely need more iron soon, I guess. You know, I'll just make the pants and go up there and place this stuff. Wait, copper ingot? We can't make pants? Oh, copper armor is in this version. Oh, okay, that's fair. Fair enough. Okay, so what can we do then? Gold. We could do gold and iron. I mean, either way, we gotta go mining again. So I guess I could do that now, because why not? I just have to put my some stuff in my inventory away. We have a lot of wood we can put away. And what else do we have in here that we don't need? Shears, flint and steel, stone slabs, some glass, bone meal, wheat, ink sacks. Okay, we should be good now. That's perfect. And then armor stands, we can just pin the wood chest, honestly. Okay, the last thing we need is some torches for sure. We want to be able to light up our path. We have more wood to make more torches. And I will go out and go find a cave and some gold and some iron now. So I did go ahead and go in that cave. I started melting my iron or whatever, but I think for gold, I didn't find a single piece of gold, which is of course pretty unlucky. I just think it's gonna be easiest if we go look for it in the nether. So that is what I will go ahead and do. Let me also collect a little bit of the sugarcane while I'm up here, so I can keep regrowing. This water looks so dirty, like you can't even see anything in here, like oh my goodness. It's an actual swamp. Alright, so I'm back home. Let's grab the armor stands. Let me make a set of armor right here. And there we go. Oh, no, wait. We need leggings, right? No, we have leggings. We need boots. Okay, then we need the iron right here. Let's make the full set of armor on that as well. Perfect. And then we go up to the armor stands, replace them. And then that is the room up here. Probably not done, but that's going to be the main thing we're showing off in here, I think. Okay, let's do gold on this side. I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, I can also wear the repaired armor set on myself, so we have full durability. Then this guy can get the lower set, because you can't tell anyway. Alright, and there are 2 armor sets. Almost looks like they're holding hands, which is kind of cool. And again, I think that's fine for up here. We'll have to see though after. I'll take a look at some point. We need bookshelves still pretty desperately. Can we actually just make bookshelves like as many as we can? Let me get sugarcane, let me get leather. 29 leather. This is not looking good though for any of these. Alright, let's craft it up. And probably use spruce logs because that's easier to get. Okay, how many can we make? Ooh, is that a joke? 7? Oh my gosh. Can we actually only make 7? We can make it a little bit more if we get more paper. Okay, let's see. How bad actually is it? 8 more books. 2 more bookshelves. Yeah, again, that's not very good. Let me put away this extra wood though. And then I do have a plan to make these bookshelves go way further. We're gonna slap them in here. And okay, that doesn't do anything. How do you make vertical bookshelves? Stone cutting. Oh, okay, you need a fancy bookshelf? What is a scroll holder? Yeah, I'm kind of confused. Stone cutting, fancy bookshelf. Crafting table, you need to craft a fancy bookshelf. How do you craft a fancy bookshelf? Okay. Kind of confused, honestly. So like 4 bookshelves? That'd be literally insane. Can we open the crafting table and look? Let's see. Fancy bookshelf. I don't know. Should show the recipe. There's regular bookshelf. Where's the fancy bookshelf? Fancy bookshelf doesn't have a recipe. Yeah, this makes no sense. Oh, you can turn crafting tables into fancy bookshelves. So we don't need books. That took me a minute to figure out. And then wait, we actually want to do these slabbed bookshelves, right? Vertical walls. Okay, well, I mean, we don't need leather as much of it probably, so that is really good news at the bare minimum. But how many do we have to place in here? Yeah, I would say we have to at least do double on these walls, right? Or they might look a little weird. Maybe even triple on some of these. Maybe add in some depth. It tilts in a single block. And then on these sides, we can place in... I don't know, what if we actually make these go forward one more? And then we place in some hidden glowstone. This glowstone doesn't even look that bad, so it's not like this makes the whole thing look ugly. It just adds a bunch of lighting, which I think is probably a good thing. And all 4 of these bottom blocks as well, we can throw in some glowstone there. But yeah, that side looks to be kind of finished, so if we are going to do that, I guess we would continue on this side next. What was the design I went with? I think it was something like this. I think 3 on these, or no, I did 4 on the sides here, okay. I think this one might be 1 too many now. No, wait, that's the same as the one above. Okay, either way, we need to get more of this stuff. We need to make a bunch more crafting tables, and I can continue building these 2 things up here. No, is this one less though? Because why does this design look different? I'll fix it in a second, because the design doesn't look different up here, so I'm not sure. Okay, so let me store my inventory a little bit, put some of these things I don't need away. I also don't need that. We can make more glowstone for when we do use it, that is fine with me. And then I think, since we're gonna need more crafting tables to build with, we could probably go and get our spruce wood, honestly. I think that'd be a pretty great idea, so we can make more of those smaller, what are they even called? The crafting tables for where you can make the bookshelves. Again, I'm really happy that it works like that on this, because usually I need so many cows, so that is a great improvement for this mod. I also can't run over here anymore because I placed a bunch of grass, so we have to walk or it slows us down. It even slows us down still from working all this foliage, but if we were running, we wouldn't even be moving right now. Like, look at this. It's awful. Looks like some of my sugarcane has grown to too tall over here as well, so I will harvest up all of that I can. In case we do end up using it or we need more for real books, for whatever reason. Oh wait, do I not have saplings over here? Okay, I don't. I have to go all the way back. Yeah, I made some more bookshelves because I need the saplings anyway. Let's get the saplings before we go back. A little bit more bone meal. But since I'm already over here, I had an idea that I want to go try to do. Limestone brick. We need some stairs. Perfect. That should be good enough for now. Then we go all the way to the top here. And for the armor stand area, like what if we do something like this? And then, yeah, you guys get the idea. We have some stairs. Then we kind of replicate the exact same thing on this side. And then in the middle here, we actually just place in some bookshelves, like that. Yeah, 2 is probably better, so it's a little bit more thick. But then that makes this place a lot more interesting, because before, we're just lacking a little bit. I think the one thing we are lacking on still is lighting. It's definitely a little bit dark, so I could actually try and fix that. It would be pretty easy. We got to make 2 lanterns right here, and then we can place those on both these corners, which would help a little bit. Obviously, as you can see, it doesn't help that much, but it does add some lighting to the corner of this bookshelf, which should make it a little more visible from the outside, I hope. And now we can go plant these saplings and bone meal them and get some more wood, so we can continue making bookshelves and decorating the whole base. Alright, that is 1 tree, and we have a little bit over a stack. I'm going to go ahead and try the next one now. Can we bone meal this tree? Will it work? The other tree took so long to get bone mealed. Okay, there we go. That did work, though. Thankfully so. Okay, and then can I place more? No, I can't. So which one did I mess up here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 3? Or is it because something is right here? Like, where's the issue coming in with this thing not lining up? I have no idea, honestly. Let me just place a glowstone in first, though, and then I can figure it out. Alright, should be just like that. Then let's place in 1 on all these things, I guess, to begin. Alright, and then let me see. So it's like 1 corner on this edge right here. I think that's it, right? That looks like it's it to me. And then the top is like 1 before that. This side is also going to be the 4 whatever. And then the middles come out like 1 extra. We can beef up that middle again. Okay, yeah, so I definitely did it right then. The bottom needs some glowstone still to finish it off fully. Just like that, perfect. And then, I mean, I'd say this area is finished then. There's not much else we can do. I probably need another crafting table. I used all mine to craft bookshelves. Let me throw out some items here too, because I need to make a lantern. Do I have iron? Yes, I do still have iron. Okay, let me craft some lanterns up so I can use them while we're building up here. 4 lanterns is good enough for now for me. And then let's place 1 in the middle here so you can see. And then that's actually probably fine enough. Guess we can place 1 like here, but then we'd have to remove this. And I don't know if I want to remove that, so I guess we're keeping it for now. Okay, I'm really messing this up. Okay, let me go get a view of this. Also, it is a waste of glass, but I think we need to break all this because it's a little harder to see through this glass that is the full block. So we should probably just go ahead and use the super slim one so we can see through it easier. Either way, I was empty my inventory here, but I actually probably shouldn't throw out vertical bookshelf slabs. I don't know what I was thinking. So those are actually pretty useful. As for this area, we can make more stuff here. Like, what if we place bookshelves on these things? Like, literally just a thin row. Maybe like up to here or something. Alright, follow along. This is gonna be good. Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter exactly where. And then we need stone brick. We need the stone cutter. We don't actually have it right now, which is unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to go craft it. But in the meantime, you know, place some glowstone under here for some lighting. Then you can see the bookshelves a little bit better. Perfect. Probably a lantern or two. I mean, we need those two as well, right? One right here and one right here. Let's break these 2 blocks. We can probably leave those empty. And then we need more depth. So we need to go and we need to take our stone brick and we gotta put it in the stone cutter. Let me empty my inventory too because it's gone so full. I can barely even move my items around. Gotta put some wood away too. Just keep all the unique types probably would be fine. Got like 14 extra cobble. We don't need that. Okay, but stone cutter we need. Not the brick pillars. We need vertical quarters, yes. And then we take these up here. And then is this the right place? Yes, it is the right place. And then can we place in the side of this 2 blocks? Oh my gosh, this is genius. That's why this mod is the best. That's why we're playing realistic Minecraft, guys. Look at this block placement we can do. You wouldn't normally be able to do this. But now there's depth out of nowhere, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. We can actually just bring these all the way up to the top if we wanted to. Add in some real depth in here. And then we need to stack up on a piece of something to reach the top, the other sides. So I will do that. Okay, that looks pretty awesome. I don't know what else we could add in here. Or maybe there was a horizontal slabs we could add in for some extra depth. Maybe block those bookshelves off a bit. It's definitely worth checking. Put that in there and see. Quarter slab. I don't know if that is it. I'm gonna assume we can use that. So we'll make like 21 of them for now. Let's go see if that places on top of those wood blocks. And then can we encapsulate this whole thing. Well, yeah, right here we can do it. Oh no, but we can't place them in the middle. Of at least that part. Can we place them in the middle of this as a full block? Yes, we can. Okay. I mean, it's sad we can't place them in the middle, but I think that's the next best thing, right? And then, I don't know, like, up here on the top, I would say we want to place some on these blocks too. And I think that just helps the depth a little bit. Not perfect, but I'm using the new blocks, the realistic blocks we have access to. And I think it helped the base. I mean, I do like what we did here. Oops, I did not mean to place that. Is there anything else we can do? I don't think so. What if we can place... Oh no, this is a full block it's taking up though, so we can't place one here, for example. That's okay though. I mean, we could place a little thing here. Oh, we just basically made stairs. Okay, and now I broke the wrong block. Alright, this is fine right here. You actually could finally use some. Oh. That's actually the wrong way though. Can we place them this way? Oh my gosh, we can. Perfect. Do you see that? We basically just made a stair though, so I didn't really do anything. Place more here. I'm just overusing them at this point, okay? But let's see. Does this look better? Let me break the glass. Yeah, this definitely looks okay. I do still think 100% that we gotta replace this glass with the other one. So I'm gonna mine a tunnel over here from this spot because it's still not built. Like this area with all this stuff. I think I was gonna have a shuriken farm here. I'm not 100% sure. But I need to connect this up with some coordinates where you can get over here easier. Then this can be a shuriken farm, and then next I'll need a bunch of glass to fix all the windows for you can see through them better. Which will definitely take a while, but I just figured I would do this first to finish this side of the base. Because I think this is basically all I want to do, just this sugarcane farm here. But I don't know. And then I should be able to go down quite a bit of blocks. Do I have the materials to make stairs on me though? Hopefully so. I'll have to check. Okay, I do. Let me make some then. Can we make oak ones specifically? I don't have any oak wood on me, so I guess we're using spruce stairs right here. But whatever, I don't really care. This is a way far off area too, so we won't be coming this way much. Just, shuriken farm is going to be useful just to have, since we need some more of it if we want bookshelves. I actually don't have any coal on me right now, so I think the first thing I should do is probably get this entire patch on the wall so I have some more to make some torches with. So I can light up the entire tunnel I'm about to dig. And I also need another pickaxe because mine did just break. I can also place some torches down there because I think it's about time. And now that I have my new pickaxe, I can continue mining. Okay, I did the whole floor in here. It is like different types of wood, but again, I don't really think it matters. Then when we go up here, this leads to this new room right here, which will probably have like the shuriken, like I said. And I guess we could probably get started on the walls at least in here too. This side should probably be a stone brick wall. So I can mine out this, I think, and place it in stone brick, but I'll need to get more stone brick, of course, too. And it'll take quite a while for this whole thing. But at the very least, I can go ahead and get started on it. Well, I got most of the rim done, but we need a little bit more stone. I only have 2 left, so I'm going to leave to get that. Then I'll probably try to bring some sugarcane back, so I can try to plant it here, too. And then what else would we need? Maybe some more glowstone. We need sugarcane. We need something to plant the sugarcane on, and water, of course. I could probably leave water here, so we only need to bring 1 back. Then we'll have an infinite water source. That's a good idea. Ooh, all my wheat is actually grown over here. I don't think I need it yet, so I'll just leave it. You know what? Just in case we do need, we should probably get it now rather than wait. So let me harvest this whole thing once. And then I will need to replant all the seeds. That's very important. So let me do that as well. 1 row at a time. And now that all those are replanted, I can go ahead and go up here and continue trying to build the sugarcane farm, which hopefully will go well. I'm thinking probably on this block we could have another pillar to kind of shorten the actual interior a little bit. I think that'll make building this easier, if that makes any sense. You know, I also forgot stone brick, but whatever. We don't actually need it a second. I can break the walls though, so we can place it in easily later. Just like that for now, and then these blocks are honestly all good, 'cause I don't know where these are actually going to be built out of. Then on this side, let's do another row of just the logs right here. And then these blocks will be where the sugarcane starts. I think that would be fine. So let's go ahead and mine these. We can place it in a layer of dirt. And then this whole wall behind us too will be turned into a different block that looks good in the background. I don't know what block that is going to be yet. Maybe something bright where you can see the sugarcane a bit easier. It's like the brightest block we have access to. I guess we could try quartz from the nether. Could be worth it. I don't know what quartz look like. Can we see the just like general... Oh, those probably will look good. Is it called marble instead? Nether quartz ore crafts into marble brick. Let's try that then, yeah. That might be good. Just so we have a bright color behind this to give it a bunch of light. And then if we can place in the infinite water source right here too for now. And then this is all water. That is the goal. That's the plan. And then this entire thing in front can just be glowstone blocks to give it some extra light so we can actually see in the first place. And then hopefully we can also hide some lanterns somewhere. For now we can just place like a torch on both of these ends. And then I think I'm ready to go ahead and go try to get the quartz. For the roof up there, we could add like a line of stone brick stairs, I think. That would, I'm pretty sure that would end up looking perfectly fine and probably make it look good in here too. I threw a 5 wheat, whatever, I don't care. And then I need to go back, empty my inventory, get quartz, and bring back stone brick. Those are like my objectives right now, so let me do them before I forget. I need to fix the glass still too. I cannot forget all this stuff. Let's start with the stone brick and finishing that room just so I can check it off the list. So, can we also melt more stone brick? Actually, maybe we don't need more. I do have a lot in here. I'll just craft as much as I can for now. This is plenty. And okay, 3. Let me make a set of stairs. That should be enough for the base over there. And then can we just put away all of these bookshelves in the wood chest? That would help a lot with inventory space. Same thing for just cobblestone. I don't really need that. Okay, perfect. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And then the walls, I will start doing those as well. I'm gonna have to stack up a little bit and get up here. Oh, I fell. And then we can place in the rest of these 2. And then where else is there? Yeah, like 2 blocks up here, which I can just reach super easily if I stack up a little bit. Okay, I did place some blocks maybe I didn't need to, but this whole thing is finished except for the part down here, which I will be able to reach more easily. And then can we use some planks for the floor in here? Because they are lighter, so again, it should help with the lighting. Or at least that's the idea. I don't know if it actually will. Hopefully it does. I guess I could plant in a row of sugarcane here while I go get the quartz. So let me head into the nether. I also have 1 single pork chop or something in my inventory. I'm going to throw that out just for the sake of having more space. And is that it? I think it is, yeah. We could get some more glowstone too in the nether, honestly. Because I could probably use a little extra. I don't know if we'll end up using those. So then again, If I don't see it, I probably won't even get it. I'm mining some nether quartz. How many do we have? 9. Alright, that's amazing. I'm gonna have to be mining this for a while then, apparently. Thankfully, I don't think it should be too difficult. It's kind of hard to tell what is even quartz in the first place, though. Oh my gosh, why is there even a skeleton in the nether? Like, come on, what is this? Oh my gosh, another skeleton. Who would have guessed? Can it come over and try to hit me? Okay. Why is it like pre-firing me in the corner? That's not even fair. I don't think there would ever be a way to even dodge that. Anyways, still mining quartz in here. Like I said, it will just take a bit, which I'm okay with if it makes the base look better. I need to keep finding it. So I think this little cavern I'm in is actually out. That was way too risky of a jump for no reason too. Okay, hopefully this looks nice. We're gonna go find out right now, actually. I just gotta run all the way back over here and place it in my marble brick. I think I will keep it as the brick variant because it just looks better. Or, I mean, I think it will look better. Is that water source? Okay, who even cares? It doesn't even matter. Alright, there's the first layer, and then let's place it all the way up to the last layer. We need a little bit more. Thankfully, I do have a bunch of extra quartz in my inventory. And there we go. I think that actually looks really good. Nice. That was the right play. This makes it look super cool. The white on next to that green. Definitely the right decision, I think. Let me go get... I keep picking up this stupid pork chop. I just need to throw this away somewhere better. Or, like, burn it or something. I'm just gonna throw it off this balcony right here, and then definitely will never touch it again. Alright, anyways, we need glass to fix a couple of these windows and build that new window up there that we still need. So I'm gonna see if we have that sand melted from earlier. And if we do, we can start placing all these new glass panes in. I have a lot of stone brick. I have 22 glass, I guess? I don't know where my glass is. Because I feel like I should have way more than this, but... I mean, at the end of the day, I don't, so... I don't know. I need to melt more of this. Also, why am I always running out of coal? Like, I swear I mined a silly amount of coal earlier, and it's just like, I'm always out of it now. Can we put some stuff in another chest? Yes, I can. We can probably put away a little bit of stone brick in this extra cobblestone. Do not need either of those right now. And then can we turn all these into the vertical glass? I mean, I should be able to if I find it. Okay, circular vertical slab. There we go. We got a stack of those. And we'll wait for this glass to melt. I can only place like a single pane too, and then we can use like way less glass. So it's gonna go way further. I mean, you could argue that it'll literally only add to the depth as well, so it might just be the best play to do that regardless. So let's go up here and try to do that for this place at least. I think I'll place it in this side first, all the way from the top, which we actually can't do the top yet because we're too low. And if I ever place it wrong, I break it so that the issue gets immediately fixed. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All the way across. See, we did place one wrong there too, so I gotta make sure I fix that. Okay, it's fixed. And then we need 2 more layers right here. It should be possible, guys. And then this wall should be done. All the glass is gonna be placed in. And it should look better. You should be able to see through more. It has some nice depth there with the glass. You can't even really tell, though. And I also have to break this entire window right here, because it is also like the full glass blocks, which are hard to see through, like I said. That's why we're replacing all of these. I just want you to be able to see easier from the outside. But it does mean I have to break all this glass and also touch, and this one doesn't drop. So it's a little unfortunate, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. I also do not have enough, but my furnace should still be working. I'm gonna go down there and grab the rest of the glass in a second. And with that, we should have enough, because it makes so much extra. We can place in the first layer for now, and then I will go get the glass. Alright, 20 more, which turns into... Gotta find the slabs once again. Okay, a stack and a half more. That is definitely enough for this window. So I will swim up the ladder. I know you can swim up ladders, I don't know why I said that. And then we'll place in these blocks one at a time. It's just gonna be one thick, again, so we save on glass here. Oh my gosh, I placed that completely wrong. I should probably just place in the entire row while I'm doing this. Even if it means I gotta move my mouse down a little bit. I think overall I would do it a little bit faster. Alright. And with it being done, that's what it looks like here. Super cool circles. You can actually line up with the armor stands almost. Nice. But yeah, we have the 2 little bookshelves. The roof is kind of like the grass on the roof, which I actually like a lot. I did that on purpose. Because like the top floor, I feel like it makes sense. I don't know. I just misplaced something. Okay, I fixed it. I do have to jump down as well. Because I'm outside. Okay, there we go. And then that should be all the windows fixed. I have another interior or 2 I needed to make too, so I want to get working on that soon. Let me make a little bit more glass when I need it again, though. Then let me double check what I need to work on and where I want to start in the first place. So both of these sides are connected. I was actually bridging up to this area so we can start mining it out, which is this new top thing. I don't think we've actually shown this off yet either. But I figured we could put some like cool barrels here with a bunch of like fruit in them, maybe some hay bales on one side. It can just be like another second type of storage thing up here. Is really what I was thinking. I think that would look pretty awesome, so that's what I'm gonna go for. Just gotta break out another room to even build in the first place though, of course, so I'm gonna get started on that. I'm also gonna go ahead and fill in the entire floor here with some oak wood, because obviously that is a lot more interesting and is a good base to build off of. Yeah, I wonder if we could do the whole thing up here as like the marble brick too. I think that'd be too much work, I'm gonna be honest. So we're just gonna have to go with some boring old, probably stone brick. I mean, we have plenty of stone brick to deal with, so I think we can do that. And for the roof, if we want to make it more curvy and interesting, we can actually just make stone brick stairs and kind of follow the same thing as what is it called, like the outside outline. Let me show you. So like with these, we just place 3 over, that kind of connects, and it will hopefully add more shape too because of that. Right here we can just add some of these stairs for now, and I believe that would be fine. Yeah, okay, we can get up on both sides easily. And another torch for safety. Maybe place a bunch behind here for some extra lighting, and everything's looking good. Okay, we just gotta finish replacing all of this now with a bunch of stone brick. And I think no roof here will also look the best, so there's not going to be one for that reason. Or not roof, sorry, glass window or window. It's just gonna be open to the wilderness over here. And then we just have a couple more blocks left that I can start decorating this place. Which, do we have? Yes, we do have stone brick on us. And I need to go get more hay for hay bales. I mean, I guess I have a stack of wheat here I could use. I also need a new pickaxe. That was fast. I do not remember breaking it that much. Or using... I guess I just broke this entire thing though, so never mind. Oh wow, we only get 7 hay bales from that stack. That's actually kind of crazy. So we should probably place stone blocks behind them as placeholders for where we can't see. Just because we don't have a lot in the first place. So something like this. And we can actually hide in a bunch of extra lighting behind here, so it's kind of a plus for that reason too. Maybe something like this would look good though. Yeah, I like that. Then there's a bunch of hidden lighting too. Perfect. And one lantern in the middle here at least. Oh, this is gonna look so cool. Okay, I already love this. And honestly, I think we should probably move the staircase to this block so that we can use the other block against here. I guess we can actually do the lighting, whatever. But I want to place barrels on these edges. Maybe there's a better spot for the staircase too, but for now, this is where it's going to be. I think that's better. And hide some more lighting too, of course. There we go. And then let me go grab the barrels. We got a stone cut a barrel, which shouldn't be too hard to craft either. It just is some slabs and wood. Get 10 barrels. That's enough for now. We can make them into round barrels, I think. Yeah, barrel of wine. Let's get like 2 of those. Broken rusty barrel. Let's get 3 of those. Barrel of diamonds. It doesn't even take diamonds to make those, dude. Oh my gosh. Some crates of emeralds too. Why not? Let's go try to place all of these as some decorations up there and see what we can come up with. So I assume these are the biggest. Not really. Oh, they're like small barrels too. I did not know they were gonna like be sideways. Oh, we can place them up. Okay, good. Let me place both of these up then. I think that would look best. Stacked on top of each other. Oh, you can place them sideways. Can we get an axe out? Okay, thank you. Maybe like one sideways barrel here too then. And then crate of diamonds. Crate of emeralds, another rusty barrel type of thing in the back here, and because we can place like 2 more there and there. I don't know if it makes sense necessarily. Honestly, we probably won't do this too high again though. Yeah, just like that. And okay, I think that looks good. What else can I do? Add some torches probably. Is that good? Okay, I think actually over here will look really cool if we place like 3 next to the like bridge. I'm gonna keep trying to decorate with more of those things, but I think also I forgot to place, or at least it looked like it, I forgot to place some glass in this window. Okay, yes I did. So we need to go ahead and do that now too. I'll start with 2 high, I think, on all of these. And then we should be able to click them from the top. Yes, we can. So let's start on that. Gotta make sure I do not mess it up. I am messing it up a lot. It's because the... You kind of have to switch your mouse so often with these because they're so thin. Oh, we placed one wrong again. Let me go up there. Is 35 enough to finish this? I don't know. It might be. I will just try with 1 block at a time. We got 1 half finished. 20 left. Okay, we're going to be able to finish this. That is yet another thing checked off the list then. I think right here could be cool as well to have like 2 barrels of apples. Like that honestly adds something to the base too, I feel. That looks good there. I'm just going around doing some last minute decorations. And could we have like a cauldron anywhere with some water? Yeah, I mean, that's probably fine there. I don't know if it makes sense, but I guess it makes sense to have some water up here. Probably. Oh, you know, I think we can actually also place these. No, we can't. I thought we might have been able to place these sideways. Okay, well, we unfortunately cannot do that. It would have made it a little bit easier to see the stuff inside from far away. You can kind of see how rich we are with all these emeralds and stuff. But it did not end up working out. Tall barrel. I mean, that could probably be pretty cool. Hanging barrel. Okay, there's some really cool items in here. And on the topic of finishing stuff up, we need some more rustic fence. Do we have any of that in the chest? We might. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, we have to craft some. First, we have to make normal fence. And then, of course, you turn it into rustic fence. Just like that. 30 is definitely enough. And then there were 2 things under here we had to finish with that. Yeah, there's one beam right here. I guess it just connects to the dirt. I think that's fine, though, with me at least. Alright, this has to be that variant, though, because it is on the dirt. I mean, whatever. It looks fine. And then this side, we need one on this layer, which can actually go all the way over. And then we click all of them to unset that fence. That's connected to the block, that's why. Okay, so I can actually change it. I think it looks better like that, so I'll keep it that way. And here's the base in its full glory. I thought it'd be cool to swim up with the water off the screen. That was a cool transition. Anyways, I have finished the base a lot, so I went around and placed a couple more little things all over the place. Nothing like crazy though. I just kind of like polished some leaves up here, organized a couple things, a couple places, made sure like all the walls were replaced with the right blocks, just random little things like that. And like I said, I think I'm honestly done. So let's just go around the base really fast and give a little last tour. So this path doesn't have anywhere right now, but I don't know, if you guys really love it, maybe another 250 days. We could really expand on this whole world. I'd like the realistic mod pack, and I feel like there's so many opportunities. Can you open these barrels? Okay, no, they're just for show. But like, there's so many different blocks you can do with all the different trims and shapes. So, I mean, yeah, if you guys like this, make sure you hype it up, send it to a friend, subscribe. And we could do 250 days on here if it gets enough support. If enough people want it, I'll do it. We have the apples here. We have this really cool walkway that... I wish I did more of this walkway across the whole base, but I think it's good for what it is. We have some water here. And then we have a door on the right and left side. The right door leads into this area, to this other door too. We'll go up the ladder next, but there's obviously our whole chest room here, which I think ended up looking pretty well. We then have a library room on this floor with some depth and detail on all of these blocks. Once again, I do think it turned out super nice. We have 2 armor stands here showing off all of our battling work. Gold, iron, we have more bookshelves in these walls, maybe tales about what these armor sets were used through for going into some roleplay on the world. Are these blocked off? Okay. We have this, we have a broken barrel, 2 barrels here, a bunch of emeralds and diamonds, some hay. This room is just random, okay? It was a last minute addition. And then from the second floor, you can actually go to the side and there's a super cool view. Don't mind the distant horizons, I think it's messed up over there, but just look at the view overall. Like if you kind of ignore that it's lower quality and there might be like some chunks missing, this looks so sick. Super cool view through here. You can see the cows, the wheat farm, the waterfall to the left. That is a valid, verified lookout room, okay? That needed to be there. Anyways, the next thing you have is if you go up this way, you yet again go to another room all the way up this ladder. I think this is like one of the second things we built. Then we have this bookshelf room. We tried adding the detail here, which I'm happy with, the glass. Then this room, yet again, another lookout room. You can see our trees, our nether portal. Another view of the wheat field, the bridge you can actually see here, which just looks so cool from up here in my opinion. Also, if you guys like doing tours at the end of the 100 days, let me know. I can keep doing these too to kind of recap everything. But then we have the bridge that goes all the way through the base, very slowly. And then we have the wheat farm, which goes straight ahead. It's fully grown. You can actually barely see through it. I like it. I guess this could technically be a view too, but it's mostly just a farm, an open farm. And then this path goes up to one of the last areas we built, which is the sugarcane farm, so we can get some extra sugarcane indoors. We don't have to go outside for it. You can really see the trees from over here. It's a perfect view, if I had to actually say so myself. And that is it. So if you guys enjoyed, thank you for watching. Make sure to click the video on screen now if you want to watch another one just like it. I will see everybody next time, and goodbye.